wonderful, plural live chats. How are you guys doing today? I am streaming today on both YouTube and Twitch. I'll give a fair heads up because it's probably going to be easier to manage. I will likely be only really following along with the Twitch chat. However, you guys are more than welcome to participate in either chat. Just my little heads up in advance. That is likely going to be the place that is easiest for me to follow along with. Now, wonderful live chat. How? Did you guys hear something unplug from my computer just now? No ARG, I swear to God, I think I just heard something unplug. I heard like the unplug sound effect. No? You guys didn't hear that? Chill. Then in that case, how are you guys doing today? I need some more presentation music. Where's my presentation music? Hold on. Turn this down a little bit. Give me something a little bit quirkier than that. Maybe a less dramatic. Something more. That's the same song. Welcome, everybody, to the 14-year stream of the Failboat channel. I have been on this godforsaken platform for well over a decade now. Now, I will say, I think the core of today, the core of today's broadcast, or rather the core of the anniversary will not be happening today. The core of today will not be happening today. That's a weird way of saying that. The core of the anniversary will not be happening today. You see, yes, it is the 14-year anniversary today. September 22nd, 2011 was when I first put together the Failboat YouTube channel and first uploaded the Failboat Snow Golem machine. Been a long time. Been a long goddamn time since then. However, I have something big happening soon. And I've been promoting it a bunch, so this is not going to come as like a new thing probably for a lot of you guys. I'm going to be hosting with my amazing best friend, Jmoji, a game show. The Stupid Simple game show happening in Boston and New York. Whoa! This is the first time I've ever done something like this. I've done panels before, which is like insane to me. But like, I've never done anything like this, where we have the full stage in our control. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be wonderful. So because of that, that is taking all my time. Usually with these anniversary streams, I like to kind of have a general, like a large thing happening on a day. Come to LA. Right now it's only 2 tester shows, one in Boston, one in New York. If you can make it out, that'd be awesome. That will be my 14-year thing. Now, I apologize. I understand that some people can't make it out to this show. By all means, no problem at all. The 14-year anniversary was already a bit of like a, we'll see what I do kind of for it. This game show is going to be something real special. I'm really excited for it. I have another thing that will be getting announced in October, like later in October, that everyone could potentially get some interest out of. Potentially a new plushie. It's actually sitting over there right now, but I can't show it to you guys right now. I don't want to show it to you guys right now. It'll be a fun one. But the game show is the big one. The game show is the big one for me. So with that in mind, today is more of a chill day. I kind of want to reflect on everything. Reflect on 14 years of content. Use this almost as a half Q&A. Just to kind of like monologue with you guys, talk with you guys, play some games. We got a few things queued up for today. I'm gonna be starting off. Currently I just have Kirby loaded. say hi, Kirby. Say hi. You know him. You know him. You love him. The controller isn't plugged in. There he is. There's our little guy. So I'll be playing some Kirby here and there today. The first thing I want to do today, properly, is going to be a game made by my wonderful co-host, Jmoji. You may have seen a couple other streamers playing it. He has put together his own video game, and I am going to give it a shot, give it a go, give it a play. Live on stream here, of course. Get all my reactions cataloged. This game will also, more than likely, make an appearance at the game show in October. That'll be fun. Afterwards, I want to play a fan game I saw pop up on Twitter. It has a unique name, so bear with me. It's called Kirby Soft and Wet. I don't know if this is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference, a music reference, or if it is just kind of silly. It is a Kirby fishing game. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Now, with that in mind, let's say we start hanging out. Moment for live chat. So first and foremost, I do apologize. It's gonna be a lot of visual jumping around for me. I haven't done a lot of dual streaming. Thank you very much, Molo, for the 46 months. DGTV for the support. Lava Austin for the 70 months. Holy. Under Nerd 25 and Lottie. Thank you guys so much. And then over on the Twitch side of things, thank you, Goober Premium, Zargardian Plays, Kloopy, Kong QR. God, I love your guys' names. LLG, and A, Fresh Beat with the raid. I missed that a couple days ago. Well, beautiful. Thank you guys so much for the support. Of course, I will have a wonderful little bit of TTS on today. It'll mainly be kicking off for Twitch chat here, if not exclusively. But we got chatty. You know him, you love him. Let me activate the chatty code. There we go. It's a $1 donation over on Twitch to get them to be read. I apologize, people watching on YouTube. You're more than welcome to enjoy the stream as always. It's just the way that the code is currently programmed in. Hold on.
Are y'all winning, son?
There we go. You better believe it. You better believe it.
Oyasum 12 Pride, you got this, Dan.
Whoop, sorry.
Very cheer.
I did not mean you to go all the way up there. What the hell? Oh, let me restructure you. Jesus Christ. I meant to zoom in one more time. But yeah, I'm gonna be just playing some games, hanging out. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. I just want to make sure this went through appropriately. Someone just donated, and Chatty is yet to read it. This would be, dude, after 14 years of streaming, what changed? You know, what's changed? That's a great question.
Hello there, what will we be doing also? I am the Chatty D.
Oh, that got read. Hero Roku, 777. Not sure if your message got read there. Have I played Sonic Racing Cross Worlds yet? No. I have no interest in it, personally. I've never been a big Sonic fan, as some of you might know if you've watched various videos across these 14 years. I've never been the biggest Sonic fan. And also today, what I kind of wanted to do, let me play the new level. What I kind of wanted to do was do more of a Q&A kind of thing. I've done a lot of like streams where I've kind of like half-hearted a Q&A. I want to go full in on Q&A today. Anything and everything you guys want to ask me, hit me with it. I would love to monologue about everything. Everything and anything, especially across the 14 years. Been a lot of content.
We know exactly what we want.
Oh, there it goes.
As Miku.
There it goes. Now it got read. Damn, if people are donating on Twitch for the $1 TTS message, if you put an object in parentheses.
My losing liege.
Losing
also,
liege is so mean.
Are you gonna play Deltarune again anytime soon?
Let me finish my little train of thought there. Oh my god, terrifying.
This is my first time using the vessel as it wore off.
It's the vessel. Those playing Hollow Knight. Yeah, if you donate on Twitch, if you donate $1, you can put any object in parentheses, and it will be held by a chatty there.
I've been working as long as you have, but you have the better career, so I think you win. Happy 14th.
I definitely have an insane community. I'll definitely say that.
Father, when will you return to Animal Crossing?
I don't know what you do. I have no idea who you are. Well, thank you very much for watching. When will I return to Animal Crossing? When it gets fun again. I have... This goes to a lot of the games I've played in the past. I will play them when I have an interest in playing them. The way I kind of live my Twitch streaming life in general is I'm very just like passion based. If it looks fun, I'll give it a go. Even the things that look fun, I might not give it a go, and I apologize for that. I'm very, very weird.
Years fail. I've been watching since 2017, and you have genuinely changed my life.
Wow.
I know you must get this a lot, but thank you, Dan, truly.
It means a lot,
wait
man.
For 15.
15 is gonna be crazy. I don't even know what to do for 15, dude. Yeah, I mean, overall, like,
so,
the streams
what exactly is the idea? From the time
today we're
I
chilling.
started a chat war, recited Kong's Inferno, and you giving birth. This can't be that bad, right?
No, actually, today is chill. Like I said, the main gimmick...
TTS Grandma, identify my balls.
What? The main gimmick of today is going to be... or the main gimmick of the anniversary is going to be the... whoops, pardon me. The game show. That's what I'm putting all my time and effort into right now.
Father,
so today is more of just a chill it out thing.
Friends in college. I now have a girlfriend that's right. Chat is a lesbian. Anyway, thank
congratulations.
you, Father, and happy 14th.
Hold on, just move this over for 1 second. That's fantastic.
Hey,
no,
Fail.
People have been watching me for
YouTube
a
is
while.
as risky as ever.
It's crazy, man.
But do you have any advice for an aspiring content creator?
Yes, I do. I want to see if I can put a pause on donations for a second. There's
Father,
so many coming in so quickly.
Play City Trial online with you when Air Riders comes out.
Hold on. What I'm going to do? Let me kill the chat for a second.
But want you to know you legit rock.
Thank you.
Thanks for being based.
Thank you so much.
CYA King.
Thank you so much. Hold on, let me pause the TTS for a second here. We got a lot of messages coming in really quickly, and I want to have a little bit of conversation popping up here. But sincerely, though, any advice for starting content? I think that's a good one to start with. Let me just put a pause on the TTS for just a minute. I'll resume that in a second. I think consistency is the biggest and best thing. I will say I haven't grown a channel, obviously, in a very long time. So it's hard to say what works now versus what works in the past. I got very lucky with a lot of things. Don't get it twisted here. But I think what really helped me is I just kept adapting. Just kept adapting. I'm far from the largest guy on the platform. Far from the smallest. It really is just a matter of just like, keep on just changing things. Keep on, never be afraid to redo what you're doing as long as you don't lose the heart of it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes things can be packaged a different way, branded a different way, done a different way. I started this channel 14 years ago with doing mod reviews of Minecraft. I loved it. It was part of my soul. It was just so fun in so many ways. That technically hasn't changed. I still do mod reviews. I call them changes nowadays. And obviously not everyone's gonna do what they start off doing, but like in a lot of ways, it's just sort of repackaging things, you know, finding new ways to do content, new ways to try out different things. It's crazy how many ways you can sort of spin similar ideas and sort of find new ways of handling. I still play Minecraft a bunch. Hell, if you guys don't follow them, I'm like on a bunch of skip the tutorials videos. I'm playing Minecraft like weekly with him and Jay going over mods. It like that has actually not changed like at all. It's crazy how much I'm still playing Minecraft. So I think it's really just a matter of, you know, just trying to find what works with you. And kind of also in that same question, think about what you want to get out of YouTube. You know, do you want to get fame and fortune? Or are you just doing it for the love of the craft? Do you have like one cool project you really want to do? Try and think about YouTube as a means to highlight what you want to do. Maybe take some inspiration from other people. Take inspiration from all sources. And see what they're doing. I guess it's hard to say without a better vision of what you want to do. In my mind, but that's how I would at least recommend it. And yeah, no, it's been crazy. The starter channel happened so long ago. It's wild. Let me see how well I can restart this code if I press this button here. I'm curious. I'll pause the donations as they come in here.
You should give us bother that is YouTube chat.
Oh, bother that is YouTube chat. I don't want to have to set that up right now.
What's your favorite or most memorable thing
I'm trying to
you've
get
seen
both
come
going at
out
the same
of the
time. I
community?
apologize.
Like
Oh,
fan games,
dude.
stuff from conventions.
My favorite thing that I've seen come out of the community. I'm sorry, chat. I turned off the code while you were talking, so you're stuck in forever talking. Work out your mouth a little bit. Get some jaw exercises in. My favorite things to ever see come out of the community. I think it's got to come down to a few things. Number one, and this is a wide net, things in person. This could be conventions. This could be cosplay at conventions. This could be panels, game shows. Doing things in person will always be a surreal thing to me because this is an entirely, pretty much exclusively online thing. It's rare to do things like in person. So I try and really treasure it when I can. And really make them special and fun. I've had people cosplay as my me's. I've had people cosplay as me many times. Some people did both, actually. Most people did both. That I saw doing one thing usually do the other. I've seen people make fan games that have deep cut references to things from years ago. I mean, like, it's ludicrous what I've seen some members of this community do. I think the singular thing that impresses me the most still to this day is beam attack. Haha, the meme spam. Like, I understand to a lot of people, it's just become like the thing they see spammed. I understand for a lot of people, I understand it's also got a little bit annoying. I do feel bad whenever it like appears in other creators' chats. I think there's definitely a hearty amount of beam attack that gets kind of like circulated outside of this community. But as a whole, I think to me it was the coolest thing on this channel because like it was like the first thing I remember that really just like transcended Failboat, you know? There was a lot of things happening everywhere with the Waddle Doo stuff. People were making fan animations. That's how I really kind of like met Muffin. And met like this wonderful, amazing artist and brought them onto like the team essentially. Oh goodness, good heavens. It's how I just like sort of saw the community bring something outside of themselves to just create like joke after joke after meme. It gets a little repetitive. At the same time, it's just one joke, you know. The fact it's gone on for so long is crazy. I enjoy that there is no one source to beam attack. You know, there are Twitter clips, there are YouTube clips. Oh my god, there's so many YouTube clips. Dude, the second that video went up, I saw like one or two things pop up about it, but it only really started after the second video. After the second video in that series, where I did like the beam attack part 2, and like that was like happening. That was insane. That's when it really kind of like started kicking off. I believe that one was, so the beam attack portion was edited by me. The beam attack return portion was edited by Evan, who nowadays, you know, edits just everything. Probably back then too, he edited everything. If I'm getting my timeline not mixed up. Like it was really cool seeing, you know, like it's like a couple, the clips, again, clips are fun, but like it's when people make something that is their own of it that I'm like, okay, this is something larger. Like people doing the animations and like recreating it with like Legos and plushies. I'm like, this is adorable. That's when it felt larger. Because I've had moments that get like large in one way or another. That's like nothing new, nothing like, it's special, but nothing insanely like larger or special. To me, it's the people that created something with beam attack that created beam attack. It's one thing to highlight it, to say it, to edit it, to whatever in it. But it's when people like take something completely outside of themselves and draw it and animate it and add to it and create something new from it. That's when I'm like, dude, this is something special. I feel the same way with the Miis. The Miis in like that portion of the content and like the OCs and then like that stuff from like earlier, I say earlier Failboat, you know, like older generations of Failboat. That stuff is just like, it's beyond me how it exists, and I'm honored beyond words that it does. You know, I don't think I'll ever be able to do a lot of the crowd that loves my Miis justice, but I'll try the best I can. So long-winded answer. I think those are like the biggest things that get highlighted to me. It's the stuff. I think overall, the long-winded way of answering this is my favorite things that's ever happened on the channel are things where it started somewhere in my head and it ended somewhere in someone else's head. And not just in their head, but also in some form. I love the idea. I think it's a Brandon Sanderson quote that the things, I'm going to butcher the quote, things aren't really created until they exist in the minds of someone else. You know? Like a video, a meme, a joke, a lore drop, or whatever. It's fun and fine when I'm making it. Or anyone is making it. But I think it really takes on a life of its own when other people see it and do something with it. And that to me is the most special stuff on the channel, bar none. I think that's my favorite way of like processing that. Yes, let me keep getting the messages right here. Chatty, kick back up.
Father,
So that's why I
may
love fan
I
art.
sell your lungs?
So cool. Okay, I've been meaning to address this for a while.
We've
If you can
always
get
talked
them,
about eating
yes!
pasta and McDonald's, but we never considered
good luck
what
getting
you like.
them.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, what is my favorite food? I think my favorite food. I apologize if any donations are getting skipped right now. We're gonna make sure everything is red. I apologize. I'm messing around with some new things right now. My favorite food, ironically, is pasta. Dude, pasta goes crazy. The meme is all well and good, but like pasta is just like insane. It's so hard to beat pasta. It's easy. I'm just dumb. It's easy to make. It's awesome at like the lowest level of food. It's awesome at the highest level of food. Chicken Alfredo just goes bonkers. Hen egg, pasta, unironically, is just incredible. It's so versatile. It can be used in so many kinds of foods. I love carbs, chat. I love carbs. So good. We continue onwards. Thank you very much for the support. I love carbon.
Will you get a new computer or anything?
Probably. I'll make my upgrades in time. I have no.
I
none
just got
planned
my
right now,
credit card and I'm already making financial mistakes.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Ploopy.
Welcome to the real world. Hell yeah. Welcome to the real world, Ploopy. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. That
Hello,
bounces? I didn't know
Failboat.
it bounces.
How long has it been since you were in the Exploding TNT channel? How do you feel about your dark past in that place?
No
Whatever
dark
happened
past,
to
dude.
him? I've been here since before the beginning and I regret absolutely none of it.
Aw. Here, let me kill the messages there for a second. Because I want to talk about TNT. Because TNT in like that era. So for people, I guess before I continue, hands up in chat. Who is familiar with Exploding TNT and or Purple Shep? Because I feel they are in some ways synonymous. Let's hands down. Well, don't worry. I see a lot of people saying yes, but a lot of people also saying no. So let me familiarize you guys. Exploding TNT. Actually, allow me to to use a visual here. Hold on. Just tab back out for a second here. This, and then new tab, YouTube, and then pull me back over here. There we go. And hopefully this thing doesn't break itself. Exploding TNT. So, Exploding TNT is a Minecraft channel that did Minecraft machinimas and movies. And I guess just to give you like a general like vibe of them. Hold on. Let me just like pause the music for a second. We have blast of the past for some of you guys here. Hold on. This is prime stuff, chat. Lock in. This has soul. This shit has soul. Look at that. This shit got soul. This shit got something to say. It said, "Hope you enjoy." There's spirit in this content, goddammit. Such an amazing day. Here, I'm gonna voice act the intro. Hold on, chat, hide yourself. I want to play a game, but what? Oh, what do I play? What do I play? Count the amount of times you see someone spam shift and left click frantically in the air. I promise, if you guys have no idea what's happening, trust me. We're cooking. This has a point. This has a point to it. This content has soul to it. Look at that camera movement. Oh. Woohoo! A swimming pool! This is so fun! I love... Yo, kid! What you doing? You're in our pool. You need go. This is a... Holy shit, TNT. Space out your text. Yo, kid, what you doing? You're in our pool. You need go. This is a pool party, and guess who's not invited? Why are you still here? Was I not clear? Leave or I'll kill you. God, oh my, Jesus. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, does he walk into the I give up hole? Trust me, chat, this segment has a point. Yeah! Oh, where's my rubber ducky? Oh, even I'm sad and I'm the shirt. 15 minutes later. I'm begging you, Nacho boy, you need to do this. They hurt my feelings. Lava and water needs to be switched. I don't care about you. Your face is disturbing. I'm a terrible person. I can't get you. Like, they can be your friends. I already have dead bushes. Oh, but I think I saw Herobrine there. Let's do this, man. Let's burn that loser. Actual quotes from Notch. Actual quote from Notch. Wow, you're so good at computers. So as soon as I click that button to my right, lava and water will change. Wait, hold on. Button to your right? What were you doing this entire time? Watching Exploding TNT video? Oh, that's what it's all about, dude. Dude, this video had soul. This video had purpose. It's trying to tell a larger story, you know? Vengeance. It's trying to teach vengeance. Excellent. God, look at this title screen. Anyway, so this is the Minecraft YouTube channel, Exploding TNT. We just did like funny little things like this, little movies, little stuff like this. Here's the long and short of this. I loved working with Exploding TNT. It was so much fun being a part of these. Essentially, my role on this channel, it kind of varied, but it sort of started with almost. I assisted him with ideas for the videos. So this is actually one of the ones I remember assisting on. It was either this one or the diamond and dirt one. One of these two, and I'm fairly confident it was this one. No, it was this one because I had the idea for the Enderman one. There's an Enderman one that happens a little bit later on here. Yeah. So essentially what I did was I I tried to help out with the creative process on these videos here and there. I also then became a little bit more prominent on this channel as a character, as a Failboat character, just like a full-on Failboat character, where I sort of acted as the metaphorical Squidward on this thing, where everyone's so very, you know, goofy and kind of like bouncy. And I acted as a neutral straight man, essentially, to the kind of weird, wacky, machinima-like world. So I love that part of the song. And eventually, there was this character that was introduced well before I was on the channel, called Pink Sheep, which Pink Sheep exploding TNT is a face I'm sure you may have seen across my channel in one way or another, and if you haven't, then there you go. But it is this pink sheep with a mustache, which I'm sure if we can find if we scroll through the popular for long enough here. And they were essentially this like text-to-speech voice goof, and there's my Minecraft skin. And eventually, I thought up this derivative character of Pink Sheep called Purple Shep, which is a goofy little purple sheep character. I know. This is all very intellectual stuff. And I played up being this almost like the protector of this purple sheep character. There we go. They have Pink Sheep, Purple Shep right there. There we go. And people got a lot of attachment to it. It was a very, very, genuinely a very fun time. Exploding TNT eventually then started creating some satellite channels. Let me switch songs. This one's a little distracting. Started creating some satellite channels. One of those, the first one, being Pink Sheep. So, the Pink Sheep character in these videos started creating content under a like creator style program here, where they became, these are essentially more like let's play videos. Whereas before there were machinima videos on Exploding TNT, like little mini movies, I should say. Machinima's not really a thing anymore. Pink Sheep is way more about the like, hey, let's just play indie games kind of thing. Very much to foreshadow what was to come later on in YouTube, and almost more of an echo of what was on YouTube. So it's sort of at the midpoint between the two popular, ideas of content. Very fun time. And eventually he wanted to do a Purple Shep satellite channel. So you should alarm Failboat that the TTS is not working. It is actually working perfectly fine. I've turned it off for a minute so I can actually monologue. I will turn it on in spurts. Otherwise, I will not be able to get across any thoughts if it's constantly talking while I'm talking. So that's why I have it paused right now. Sorry about that. So eventually, Exploding TNT wanted to start up a satellite channel called Purple Shep. And since I was the one who created the character, he was like, hey, do you want to run the channel? And I went full on in on this thing. This was around when I was a senior in college. When I was a senior in college, I would say this, being a senior in college was my busiest time of my life, because for me, YouTube hadn't picked up. So I guess actually to draw some comparisons here, let me just kind of scroll. By the way, sorry, the quickest aside, I made all these videos. Quickest aside, this thumbnail style, most horrifying thing in Minecraft, I thought this banged 8 years ago. It's still here. I've been doing it lately. This thing with the top bar where it says click for a surprise, that Zelda, it's in the hide video, which is like really high up, protect him. I knew that style would be good back then. I remember creating that thumbnail and being like, that banged, hold on, I gotta remember that. And like 6 years later, I started doing it and it worked out well. Anyway, the long and short of it, I guess to get the timeline correct here. Am I sorting this wrong? I'm sorting my old sets right there. So this 9 years ago? Oh my God, 9 years ago? I guess that timeline does make sense. When I started my senior year in college, this was my first time living away from my family. So, all my entire life, as most people do, they live with their family. And then all throughout college, I was also, of course, living with my family. Oh, sorry. Let me restructure that sentence. Over the summers, I would live with my family. And then, of course, for the semester, I'd come back and I would do you know, the normal, like, college stuff. And that was all well and fine. Senior year was the first time I was like, oh, you know what? I'm moving out proper. And I started living with two of my friends from college, Amanda and Brian. And we got this, like, place out for the summer. This wonderful little apartment. I say wonderful. The place was a shithole. Sorry to be crass. It was actually such a bad apartment that we started lovingly calling it a Bermuda. Because everything would go wrong. So we started calling it, we started living in this place called Bermuda, which, mind you, banger name. I gotta tell more stories about this place sometime. What a spot. This story is already getting quite long here. I guess that's the point of today, though, is to reflect on the 14 years. As you'd expect from the first part of it, exactly. So, imagine this, right? My YouTube channel is not making much every month. I will tip my hat that it was making about like $200, $300 a month, which, mind you, not enough to live on your own by any means, but pretty nice for like hobby money. I think by that point I was doing it for about 4 years now. 4 or 5 years, probably 4 years. And also, just a heads up for everyone giving donations right now. I apologize. I currently have TTS paused so I can finish the story, but then I'll turn it back on. Sorry, I apologize. I lost my train of thought. Apartment. Eventually, so essentially, we got to this apartment. It was all going very well. The issue. J-Emoji, right? Oh, cool. Thank you very much, J-Emoji. I'm not sure if that's happened yet. But thank you. Sorry, let me actually turn down the music. Sorry, my brain is vibing with the music. Only turning it down for myself. We got this apartment. Summertime. All right. Start of my senior year in college. And big time. Preparing to do an internship at a local area. Signed up for like 7 total classes, which is more than I had done in previous areas. Final year. I didn't know if my YouTube was going anywhere because it was fun, but I also just didn't know. Give me chill music. I didn't know like what I was sort of in for with YouTube. It'll do. And so I was just like, all right, you know, let's just sort of focus on my internship, focus on my classes, and just try and make it through the year. And exploiting TNT, this is about the time where he was creating the satellite channel for, which is Purple Shep. And he asked me if I want to do it. I'm like, hell yeah. So the plan became, hey, I am going to essentially pay my rent entirely off of Purple Shep. Because YouTube wasn't really doing it for me. So I became, you know, like, I essentially did everything in these videos. Essentially, there was some back and forth between me and TNT, but for the most part, I had like full kind of like creative control over everything. So all the editing, all the recording, all like the whole 9 yards. Like the body acting, was all primarily me. Especially more true as time went on with the channel. And it was a really fun project. And I remember especially, I didn't have a good desk back then, so I was working off of a radiator. My laptop that I was doing all my content on, I literally had it, let me switch to music one more time. Wait, they'll give me some like, yeah, there we go. So there's like a big radiator, like here, right? And I'll put my laptop on it and stack up 2 boxes on the right and use my mouse there. So to use you guys' head as a trackpad for a second here. And that's how I did like all of the Purple Shep content for the first year. Or for the first like few months. I mean, I think it was the first month as I got like the table situated. Mind you, the radiator wasn't on. It was like a broken radiator. Again, Bermuda. But like, it was fun. I had a great time, and this was sort of what got me through my senior year. I was fucking busy. because I was also doing a full, like, I believe it was a 20-hour-a-week internship with 6 to 7 classes, I forget which one it was, in a new place, with Purple Shep starting up, where I was uploading 2 to 3 times a week on Purple Shep, doing all the content there. And this was before I had, like, a full-time editor. I was still uploading, I believe, weekly on Justin Bieber, nice. I was still uploading weekly on Failboat, because I didn't want to let Failboat just die off. Really glad I didn't do that. Because if you sort of fast forward in the timeline of Purple Shep content here, one of the craziest nights of my life in content was right around, I may have gone past it. It's sort of hard to follow along with the timeline of all these. I still have all these like assets saved on my computer. Where was it? Where was it? I mean, I'll control F if I cannot find it because I forget the timeline. There it is. Mario Odyssey. This video, Purple Shep plays Mario Odyssey. 10-minute, 45-second video. This video came out on October 27th, 2017. Failboat, Mario Odyssey. This video, not that one. Sorry, have it. Come on, Firefox, work with me now. Wake the fuck up. This video, Mario Odyssey, but some funny stuff happens. On the Failboat channel, came out October 27th, 2017. These videos both came out the same day. Do you guys know when this game released? Mario Odyssey. When did Mario Odyssey release? Mario Odyssey released on October 27th, 2017. The craziest night of my life, I think legitimately, was this game came out. This is before I used Australian copies. The game came out at midnight. I streamed it for 2 hours that night in order to get the Failboat like recording done. All right. Then the entire night I alternate between editing for Failboat and Purple Shep, and I just jump back and forth depending on which I'm feeling. I would take a break with editing from Failboat, with taking a break with editing from Shep, with taking a break from editing from Failboat, and eventually the next morning I'm able to power through this all-nighter, and I upload the Purple Shep video, and it does well, and it does well. And then I also upload the Failboat video, and it defines my career. And that, to me, I think is the craziest night of my career. Because that could have gone anywhere. In an alternate timeline, I say, you know what? I'll just put out Purple Shep. The Failboat thing isn't really going well right now. I'll get Failboat's video out like next day. In that world, there's a chance Failboat does not pop off. And it just sort of all dies there, potentially. Who knows? Who knows, right? It's really weird to look back at and see like, damn, the alternate timeline here is crazy. Like the world where I'm like, you know what? I don't need to grind out both of these. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild. And so, you know, this is sort of the turning point of the career. If you look back at the channel's history, from Mario Odyssey onward, it just kind of like keeps on going. It's wild. You know, the viewership stays up quite a lot. Purple Shep, eventually after about, you know, like 2-3 years, I just feel insane burnout, and I'm like, I gotta stop. Like, Failboat started working out well for me. Purple Shep was one of those things where it was really fun. But it just it wasn't sustainable in the long term. I like looking back at Purple Shep and talking about it like this, where I'm like, oh, this is fun. You know, it's fun to look back at Purple Shep, and I understand that people are like, where is Purple Shep? Are you ever going to return to Purple Shep? I think the long and short answer is no, never. Don't expect I will. There is a world where another video does get kind of thrown out one day. Maybe. I still technically owe another video one day to be uploaded. But right now, no. It is something that I remember having a lot of fun with in the past, and I don't think I will be returning to Purple Shep anytime ever. It will be fun to look back on. Maybe something for 10 years. I got no idea, but don't take any of my words right now out of context. I think for what it was, it served its purpose. The humor that it has here is not the community I want to foster anymore. I think it was a fun product of its time. It was very quirky. It was very young. I personally enjoy today when the chat I'm able to have a little bit more of a proper back and forth with the chat. During I guess I'll kind of lean into this a little bit. Apologies, I'm getting a little extra personal here. So rewinding to a year or two after Purple Shep came out, I think it was during a stream of Splatoon 2. I remember having one of my first, like, real bad, like, creator panic attacks. Because I remember doing a Splatoon stream. And don't forget, this was sort of during the time when content on Failboat wasn't really working out, and I didn't know what I was or what I would be, and I had been doing YouTube for already so long. Because just to remind you guys on the timeline, by this point I would have been doing Failboat for about 6 years-ish, and this was before Mario Odyssey dropped. So, or maybe it was, which came out first? Hold on. Which came out first, Splatoon 2 or Mario Odyssey? Splatoon 2 came out before Mario Odyssey. Okay, yeah, July. Okay, so it's probably sometime after July. I was doing a Splatoon 2 stream, and I just remember, it was like my first time having like a dissonance with the live chat. Because I think like, I think a lot of streaming is a little weird. It's prevalent now. It's prevalent to this day. It's prevalent for many people. And the more people I've talked to across these 14 years, the more people I've realized have a similar thing. I'm gonna hide chat for just a minute while they'll be back up in a minute when I have TTS back on, just to not confuse people. Streaming is weird because you are essentially marketing yourself. Sometimes. Some people have better separation with things. I think for a lot of people, there's very little separation. Anything that happens on YouTube, on Twitch, to your videos, to your streams, to your products, to your persona, to your art, to whatever it is, gets very closely reflected back to you. And so, for me, I had a weird situation going on where I was two people. On one hand, I was doing Failboat. I was doing the Nintendo content, the recency slop, if you want to call it by today's standards. Whatever sort of was doing the best job for me, I was on it. Which, mind you, I'm still doing in part today. But especially back then, that was the big case. Let me actually try and rewind in the playlist here to around that point. This was like a while ago. And I was doing the Splatoon stream, And it wasn't a lot of people, like, overall in the stream, but every person was asking about Purple Shep. They were asking, when is Purple Shep coming back? What is Purple Shep? Or not, he was still active then. What is Purple Shep uploading? Could you bring Purple Shep on the stream? Could Purple Shep this? Could Purple Shep that? And it was the only thing in the chat for what felt like hours. It probably wasn't hours, but it was like everyone asking for something that wasn't me, but was still me. And it's weird. It was weird to be playing both sides of it, because I think there's a lot of people that market only themselves, and there's a lot of people that market something that isn't them. It was weird to be playing both sides of that fence, trying to grow one side of me while also doing the other side. And I just remember trying to do, I think maybe it was around this time. Yeah, actually, yeah, it was around this time. Wow, I got it dead on the nose. I remember being like, oh, I'm trying to get this Failboat thing going. I have like these ideas of like doing like the Splatfest videos. And just to sort of like look over at the live chat and feel constantly reminded that who I am was not what people wanted to see. People wanted to see the other thing. Mind you, maybe some people would call this selfish, considering how people still wanted to see me, but under a different reskin. That was not how it felt to me at the time. Because at the time, it felt more like we just do not care about you. Which is fair. I'm not owed anyone's time. That sort of is the forever the case. I'm never owed anyone's time. I don't think many people are. But it just hurt to have that. Because there's a lot of times you put your life, your passion, in a case of streaming, everything that you are into the thing that you're working on. Whether that be a video, a stream, something small, a small project, you know, a simple Let's Play. It could be like a movie experience, something that you want to convey emotions and thoughts and passion and work. And when you put that out there for people to see, and it does not resonate with them, it does hurt. It bites you. It's not necessarily a end of the world kind of thing. Sometimes it can definitely feel like that. You know? And kind of looking, you know, even at the chat today, you know, going back and forth between Twitch and YouTube and seeing people ask for other things and see other things. It's there. It's still there now. I still see people kind of like asking for X, Y, and Z things. And that's the thing about streaming that I don't like. And I wish I was a better person. I wish I was a bigger person. Because overall, end of the day, people are enjoying the content. People are interacting. People are here. People want me to do something. That means a lot. If I didn't have that, I think I'd be a much lesser man. But for me back then, because today I have coping tools. I'm more confident with my person. I sort of know who I am for the most part. Now, I'm a 30-year-old man. I have more mental composition than to be tilted by people on the internet. Wink, not all the time. I still will be. But for me back then, I didn't know what my community was. I didn't know where the safe space for Failboat was. I didn't know what the future of it was. I was not confident in myself. I did not have a lot of the ability to just look away. I tried. I think many people try to, you know, look away from poor critique. But with YouTube, it's a weird job because you don't really get training with YouTube, as is with maybe like a lot of things. But especially, at least from my personal experience, I can speak with YouTube. It's something that you don't really get a good chance to demo, essentially. Often it's very much like something works out and things just kind of go, or some things just don't ever work out, or you do slowly grow kind of things. In that sense, I think there is a demo of YouTube, and maybe I should focus my point of thinking a little bit more. But just kind of give, to better frame what was going on there. Just seeing everyone look for something else, something different, something that I wasn't trying to be, really bit me. And I remember I probably ended streams earlier before then. But I remember ending that stream early, being like, hey guys, don't feel good right now. Sorry, bye. And I just remember spiraling for, I guess when you spiral, it's hard to put a timestamp on it. It's hard to say, oh, well, I spiraled for 13 minutes, because it always feels like days. And I think, to me, that was also one of the more important days of content across the 14 years. Because that was one of those days where it still really much could have broken either way. It could have gone in a direction where I was still enjoying doing content. I talk like I hate doing the other thing that I was. No, I didn't hate it. It just wasn't me. One is putting on a costume to do a thing. One is dressing up and presenting myself and smiling and doing things how I feel I should. And the other is just authentically being me. And it hurt that I was wanted in one area but not the other area. Now, of course, it's the live chat. I think the live chat's always subject to whatever whims is, kind of happening in chat. I'm actually streaming on two platforms today, Twitch and YouTube. And the reason I've been moving to Twitch more often, I apologize, this is no slight to any specific person in the live chat, just the culture of the website breeds. It's a little bit harder to have a genuine discussion on YouTube streams. Because I think overall on YouTube streams, the content on YouTube is blended in really well. Maybe not to the fault of YouTube. But if you view a YouTube stream, you could just be coming from a short or a video or something else like that. Twitch usually seems to have a slightly better culture of only being for streaming. Right? If I'm on a YouTube stream, I can maybe jump to a YouTube stream and back to YouTube, and YouTube video and a short, then a stream, then a short, then a stream. And I think the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat kind of reflects that. There are times I'll just be streaming on YouTube and like one person will say egg and the entire chat goes filling up with egg. And sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I'm like, holy fucking shit. Lock the fuck in. And at the same time, like I said, I'm not owed anyone's time. I'm not owed anyone's focus. I'm not owed anyone's anything, frankly. The fact that people are interacting with the stream overall is funny. And the fact that, I knew it was going into the tangent that I would say egg and people on the YouTube stream would start spamming egg. Bliss. No. I like how people are saying don't prove his point. Hell, it's happening on Twitch. It's funny. But like this is like what it's part of the joke. Don't worry. You guys don't have to like micromanage the chat. Don't worry. This is part of the joke. It's part of the joke. But like that, it felt impossible to really have a back and forth. And to me, that's very important in streaming. Because I love interacting with the chat. As I know you guys know. I love having chatty on the screen. I love having back and forths with them. I love having bits and things that can be pursued and avenues of discussion and memes and jokes and little one-offs. I love you guys taking control over streams. I love that. There needs to be a back and forth. If it's just chat controlling everything all the time and just sort of recycling the old jokes, it's fine. but it's not always what I'm looking for. That's the reason I kind of moved over to Twitch, is because I kind of enjoyed building a smaller audience. On YouTube, I was streaming to like an average of like 2,000-ish. Sometimes we see like 2,500, 3,000, something like that. On Twitch, it's been really fun streaming to almost like 300 people again. And I'm like, oh, it's chill. I like having a smaller like chat. Which is weird. I shouldn't like gloss. I shouldn't like go too all in on this. But at least to me, in my personal experience, I value streaming conversation so much. And sometimes it's hard to do. And I guess that's where I got to circle this back into the previous conversation point. I like in-person things. That's why I like shows. Why I like seeing people at conventions. Why I think like PAX and Too Many Games and other places and panels and shows and TwitchCon and stuff like that, where I can meet people face to face, is just the best thing. The best thing on this platform for this job. I used to look down on the thinking of YouTube as a game. I remember I used to have a really self-important view of YouTube. I used to think of it very much as like, someone called it a game, and I'm like, that very small-minded thing of me. But I was like, I think less of that. You call it YouTube a game? Why would they call it a game? Maybe it's because I've been on the channel been on the platform for 14 years or whatnot. But there are elements of it that just feel like a game, and it's fun. It's a job, it's a passion project. But what stops it from being a game? Why does a game not get to be fun or a passion project or something like that? Why can't things that are serious, that are intense and driving and demanding in one way or another, why can't those be games? Now, I guess you can say a lot about games. There's games like Kirby, where I'm like, I love this little guy. I love everything that he is. That's a whole separate conversation point. And then there's games like Silk Song, where I'm like, fuck. Oh, I hate this shit. I'm so back. I hate this shit. I'm so back. And you know, I think YouTube, to me, I love it and I hate it, and god damn it, I can't stop playing. You know? On some elements of YouTube, I get frustrated. Yeah, I see the live chat with the panic attack, where I was spiraling, where I wanted to pitch something. I wanted to pitch myself. I wanted to do something with my life. I wanted it to matter in some way. And at the same time, I was getting that. People wanted Purple Shep. People wanted something else. People wanted me to put on that costume, to dress up that certain way, to do those certain things, and to serve that certain kind of food, essentially. I think that still fulfilled what I wanted. To do something with my life, to have it mean something, to have people interact with it. And I think that was still a very special thing to me. It's weird how the way you think about something can really influence how it feels to you, you know? Because when I was back then, when I was doing the content back then, I was so self-important, like I said, but I really didn't want to call it a game to me. It was something bigger, it was larger. It was every time Failboat says mayo during the Splatfest. Cinema. And then, you know, I don't know when it happened. I just sort of started to ease up a little bit on it. Start to treat it a little less seriously. Or frame it a little less seriously. View it as a game. Doesn't have to be a game. Not everything is a game. Not every game has to be. I don't think calling it a game means I'm making it trivial. But I started to almost view it from the sense of, what can I do with this thing? How can I have fun with this? And that's when YouTube became really something special to me again. Because there's a portion of my time with YouTube where I sort of lost something. I don't know what it was. Somewhere in this mess, it just sort of bounced around as this, well, I'll just upload Fire Emblem because it's the new thing that's coming out and grind that out. and focus on that and numbers and views and numbers and views and focus. And I have a good thing going. Mario worked out. Mario worked out. Keep the ball in the air. Keep the ball in the air. And that feeling of stumbling upward was sort of how it was for a long time. And this gets into a larger conversation about what you want out of content and what you are in content. And I'm prepared to talk for 11 hours about that. I need like a script. I need to focus. I need to like really think about what that is to me in order to really put into good words. So I apologize if I don't fully deliver on every talking point that I wish I could deliver on this random tirade that I'm just kind of going on out of absolutely nowhere. I apologize for just going off about this for so long here. But I think to me, it was realizing only really later down the road that people did actually want to watch what I wanted to put out there. Because when I spiraled and when I was doing Splatoon and you know, like the Purple Shep stuff happened, and I was like, you know, people don't really care about me. It's fine. The conclusion to that story was there was no amazing conclusion. I concluded people did not want to watch me for me. And that's fine. And I continued onwards. I don't really remember exactly what happened after that. That was just sort of like what had the staying power in my head. To focus in on this one particular experience and, you know, make it a little less life lesson-y. Maybe take your own life lessons you like out of it. But just sort of to say exactly the chain of events here. Around here is when I didn't really know what I would be. And you can kind of see that reflected in the viewership, essentially. You know, I'm not going to say that 2,000 people is a small amount of people. But comparatively to, you know, what it would later become, there's a difference between part-time and full-time. Around here was sort of the, I don't really know what I am. And then I had that one night where I just kind of pushed myself past the brink. I'm not going to say it was healthy. I don't think you should push yourself past the brink. I don't think you should say, you know what? I'm going to do double. I didn't want to let who I was die. It was fun doing, you know, Purple Shep. It was fun to, again, you know, to put on the costume, do the role, be a character, do something where I was a part of it, but not the representative of it. But I never wanted to let who I was die. Not to make this too overdramatic. And so that night when I grinded out this video for Mario Odyssey on the Failboat'S channel and the Purple Shep channel, it was the best. It didn't all happen at once. You could see, you know, I uploaded Mario Odyssey, 2.2 million, crazy. And then the next video, 28,000. Respectable viewership, but not unfamiliar viewership, you know. And there were things that came before it. I mean, hell, Mario Odyssey came early. Hat in Time mods. I've been doing mod showcases this entire time, and it worked out for me even back then. Hell, 500,000 views is nothing to sneeze at. I want some of those views today, goddamn. But like, you can, if you look back, this was the turning point, you know? Mario Odyssey, 2.2 million. The sequel to that, 2.8. Splatoon, but some funny stuff happens. 877. 2 million there. 1.1 there. 900 there. 6.6 million, the largest video I ever uploaded. Right there. Mario Odyssey, but it's actually Mario 64. And then I didn't know what I was. I still didn't know. Something was working. The ball is in the air. Got to keep it in the air somehow. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to be. Because at this point, I think I'd been doing YouTube for about 6-7 years. And I'd done Minecraft for the first 5 to 6. I had been doing Minecraft, and I had been doing another channel alongside of it. One that was fun, but I didn't really know what I wanted it to be, what I wanted to do. It didn't really represent me. It was fun. It was very fun. Very lucky to have that opportunity. But obviously, you know, I had other goals and aspirations for myself outside of that one thing. And I didn't want to go back to the pigeonhole. I didn't want to go back to the one trick of Minecraft for 6 years. And here's Mario Odyssey doing well. Millions here, millions there, millions there. Success, success, success. All in Mario Odyssey. I tried to diversify. I will say, some Splatoon stuff, looking back, did all right. Hell, Breath of the Wild did all right. Maybe it actually wasn't that big of a deal. But, like, I was scared at seeing the idea of Mario being the new thing that I was stuck in. Because I like Mario. I wasn't like a Mario craze. I enjoyed Mario. You know what I did enjoy? Kirby. Always comes back to this fucker. Always comes back to this fucker. You see, Kirby, way back when, I used to do Kirby webcomics. Way before YouTube. Hell, before high school probably. Or maybe around high school. Something like that. I did webcomics. I would do these funny, quirky little Kirby webcomics where I would edit the sprites of games like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Kirby Superstar Ultra. I would just create my own characters. I would color them in different ways. I had one really unique character. Just picture it, right? A Kirby OC. They're blue. They have the wheel ability hat on. And I called them Wheelie. God, I'll never be that good again. That was the kind of character design I had back then. I fucking loved it. And I would do these little Kirby webcomics. And for the first time ever online, I was creating. I was doing something unique. I felt special in some way. People would interact with the things I made. I would go onto various Smash Brothers Brawl forums and go to like the comic section of the forum. Like this small little alcove of a hashtag of a website. And I would just post these Kirby comics. And when I said people enjoyed them, we're talking like maybe 20 average. But 20 people looked at something I was making. And they were fucking with it. And I'm like, this is awesome. A little sip of water. I didn't expect this tirade. And it was the best thing ever. My first video game was like a Toy Story game. One of my first games I remember really playing was Pokemon Ruby. One of my first games that was a social thing was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. First Kirby game I ever played. I remember being on the playground with my Game Boy and connecting my link cable to other kids on the playground. And I would try and play Amazing Mirror with them. And mind you, it probably only happened like a couple times. Because like I really didn't play Amazing Mirror with many people back then. I don't have like a core friend. I don't remember a core friend group I really played that with. Probably it's like one kid that I will never see again. Never did see again outside of like lunch. But that felt so special to me. Like there was this character, this really simple little fucking circle. And I loved it. It was awesome. It was social. It was communication. It was like, what do you mean? I play a game and I fucking loved it and other people played the game and they can play in my world with me? What? It was crazy. I started making webcomics. And people started seeing what I was creating and it mattered in some way. I'm like, wow, what? That can happen? And then I started doing YouTube. I started doing Minecraft videos and it was fun. It was great. I loved it. What I was doing mattered in some way. I started doing the Purple Shep stuff, the other side of the content. What I was doing was mattering. But it was starting to go away from me. It was fun. It was fun. But it wasn't me. It wasn't there. It wasn't what I wanted to be. It was good. It was great. I'm grateful for it. But it was still the costume. It was still something I was doing I didn't know what I wanted to, what I wanted from it, what I wanted to be, whatever. And I started to resent it at times. It almost felt like I was clocking in to like just get out another video. 2 or 3 of them a week. All about 10 minutes in length. If you look at the Purple Shep channel, there are a lot of videos that are just re-uploads. Best of Purple Shep. Sometimes I'd open a video and I'd just upload another video, an older video, but I'd make the intro like, oh golly, Purple Shep deleted this video, but now it's back on this channel. It would like just the most like I have to hit an upload quota. It was fun, and some of these videos are like awesome. I love some of these videos. Some of these videos I'm not proud of. But all that aside, what I was, this wasn't it. That's fine. And so I had this opportunity to bring the story back, connecting with itself. Here comes Mario Odyssey. It's doing well. Finally, a way out of the hole. Maybe. Or maybe it's another hole. I don't know. Who's to say? I'm not really a Mario guy. Minecraft is fun. I'm not really... I guess I was the Minecraft guy in my head for a while. Hell, it was kind of everything to me. Minecraft is still probably one of my favorite games of all time. If not my favorite game of all time, how could it not be? But I didn't want another 6 years of it. Especially considering how, 6 years of, like, hobby. It was fine, but, I'm graduating college soon. This needs to be something more. Hell, actually, that's a good point. Just to remind you, I'm in my senior year of college. Failboat'S not working out. And Purple Shep is driving me to hell at sometimes. It feels like slop at times. I'm like, God, I'm graduating. What the fuck am I going to do with my life? Mario Odyssey comes out. It's doing well. Numbers, success, things are working out. What the fuck? Mario, Splatoon, maybe. Ultimate Chicken Horse, maybe. Nothing's hitting like Mario. I'm like, no, I don't want to pigeonhole again. I don't want it to all pigeonhole again. And then I know a new game is coming out in the Kirby series. Kirby Star Allies. And I'm scared. I remember the night before this video came out. Kirby Star Allies demo, but some funny stuff happens. I remember being like, dude, what if I upload this and it fucking flops? What if what I want to do doesn't matter? What if people don't want to watch that? And it came out and people wanted to watch what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do and what people wanted to see. It meshed. It overlapped in some way. And for the first time on the channel, the first time in my life, I was doing something that didn't feel like a hole. Minecraft was free, but I also didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of doing whatever. I was going through college. I didn't really know what it was to me back then. And then we hit Kirby. And once again, this motherfucker, this little pink motherfucker, once again, I was free to create again. In a weird way. I'm not sure why Kirby symbolized that to me, but it did. The webcomics, the first game I ever played. I only liked Kirby, mind you, because I was playing Super Smash Bros. Melee at my friend's house way back when, and I was playing as Jigglypuff because I thought they were funny. And Jigglypuff back in Melee was an unlockable character. I loved playing Jigglypuff. And then my friend, by another whim, deleted his save data of Melee. And with his save data deleted, I'm like, well, I can't play Jigglypuff anymore. I guess I'll play the other pink circle. My entire life unfolding before me. So I started playing Kirby, completely unfamiliar to what he was. I remember my first game playing Kirby, and we were playing on like Dreamland or something. And I'm like, I don't know what I tried using, I still remember it. How fucking crazy is the human brain? I still remember because I was playing Jigglypuff and like the game flow just made sense to me. Sorry, I'm isolating a lot of people with this tangent. I was playing Jigglypuff, and I remember using like their pound attack, like their side beat. I'm like, I love this attack. It's so much fun. It just hits so much, what a large range. I remember picking up Kirby, and I used the same side beat. I did the hammer spin in the air. I'm like, I hate this guy. This isn't the move I wanted to use. They feel so different. It feels so odd. But I stuck with it. To me, at the time, it was the whole. It was the, I don't really like this guy, but whatever. And then I started playing other games. And then I tried diversifying. I tried to make myself comfy in that hole, in a sense. And it worked out. Kirby just worked out in some way. And then kind of punch back into the story here. Kirby Star Allies. It works out. Hell, it worked out. Purple Shep became the secondary thing for me. The costume I could start to view as something that wasn't me. I didn't have to be this. Mind you, perfectly fine to be it. But you can start to see, I just start trying things. Kirby works out. More Kirby works out. Odyssey's still working out. Hyrule Warriors is working out. Mario Tennis Aces. I just started uploading whatever was new. Overcooked. Captain Toad. We got like Xenoblade somewhere in here. I uploaded one Xenoblade video. It bombed. I was uploading literally whatever. This wasn't about Kirby. It wasn't about Mario. It wasn't about Minecraft. It wasn't even about me. I didn't even view what I wanted to do as important back then. I still don't think it's important now. I think that it really depends on the eyes of the viewer, you know, to value the worth of something like this. Special, maybe. Special. But I was just doing whatever. It took me a long time to really realize that people wanted to watch what I wanted to do. These are only words I was able to put into my vocabulary in the last like year of reflection. Through talking with like a lot of friends and sort of realizing that about myself. But essentially, this became a new hole. It's weird. It's weird to think of it like this, where my channel became so diverse, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Almost. A weird thing to be spoiled on, but after a few years of doing this, I almost started to have, it almost started to have the inverse effect on me. Where I'm like, people are watching the variety content, but I think they're just watching it because it's popular. You know, I did like turning pain into PNG. That didn't really work out. There's always gonna be exceptions here, but that didn't really work out as well as the other things. I tried like Xenoblade here, the Byleth experience. That didn't really work out, to be fair. But none of this, and you can look at it, none of this has me in it, in the branding, which is fine. By all means, I think some of these you can tell are Failboat'S videos here and there if you know my content well enough. The half blink in the anime lines really was the motif back then. In a sense, I didn't know if people still wanted me, or if it was diverse content, or what it was. I don't know. Essentially, right now, it became a numbers game. YouTube became a numbers game. Returning to the game analogy. Because around here, I'd been doing it for, I'd say, let me rewind a little bit. I'd been doing it in YouTube for about 8 to 9 years at this point. It's all going well. I graduated. Things were working out. I could pay my rent off of Failboat. Bonkers. Bonkers idea. And then, you know, I didn't know where I wanted to go from here. I didn't know what I was anymore. I deluded myself in so many ways that I just sort of focused on the other big thing of YouTube, numbers. Pursuing what things would get me the biggest viewership. What things would get the highest retention. What things would resonate in a numerical way, and most importantly, what things could get me the most subscribers. Because back then, I was in a race. On my 5-year anniversary, I hit 100,000 subscribers. A crazy coincidence to have happen on the same exact day. And once again, it was happening. For the 10-year anniversary, I was closing in at 1 million subscribers. Not there. But if I got to, I remember this number very concretely, I had to get 750 new subscribers every day. And so that took over my life for years. 750 subscribers per day was the minimum threshold I had to get in order to get 1 million subscribers. And I was in a dead heat of a race. Upload, upload, upload. View, view, view. Subscribe, subscribe. Whatever I could do to get subscribers. It became a game. I rephrased it as a game to me. And that holier than thou kind of like high viewpoint that I viewed myself as didn't really matter as much to me anymore. It was a game. It was the fun of it. And then that stressed me out. But unfortunately, even back then, I did not hit that. I did not hit that lofty 1 million subscriber goal by the 10-year anniversary. I believe I hit 10 years and then the million happened a couple months after that, something like that. 2 insane achievements in their own right, by the way. I don't want to downplay these. To get 1 million subscribers and to be uploading every month for 10 years are both crazy things. But to me at the time, I was like, damn. That was all I was thinking about. All I was thinking about was the numbers game. Hit 1 million, hit 10 years. 2 massive milestones on YouTube. And so when they passed, I'm like, what do I do? Well, what am I doing? All I'm doing is uploading videos every week. Until when? Until I die? What am I building towards? What's the purpose of this all? It didn't feel creatively fulfilling anymore. It was fun. It was fun. But I was starting to enter back into the sense of, what are we doing here? I have success. I can pay my rent. I can do what I like. Hard to complain about these things. I had my other hobbies. I was doing competitive Smash Brothers at the time. I had a lot of fantastic friends. I know a lot of them to this day. Some of my best friends in this goddamn world. Real people. Very lucky in a lot of ways there. You know, as I'm going across this channel, you know, I'm uploading things I just don't know where, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do. And once again, I've returned to the, I don't know if what I want to do matters. I think people just sort of want to see whatever is popular right now. Just sort of hop in on whatever the newest train is. And once again, in almost a creepy way, the perfect thing happens in a timeline sense. Because once again, I'm doubting myself. I don't know if people want to watch me for me. I don't know if I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want to do. But there's one thing in my life that was sort of like the weirdly universal consistent. That one motherfucker that was the webcomic thing for me. That was the realization that I could do what I wanted on this weird platform. That people did want to watch me for me. Kirby was coming out with a new game that some of you might know as Kirby in the Forgotten Land. And it couldn't have happened at a better time. Because after being done with the viewership grind, after being done with the 10 years, and after being done with the 1 million, Animal Crossing was very fun. I had a great time with Animal Crossing. And I think there's a lot of things you could point to with Animal Crossing that really kind of like made me feel, you know, a very different way about Animal Crossing. But Animal Crossing was still very much to serve the upload schedule. Which, mind you, I think was a very fun time. I'm talking about all this stuff. Like, I wasn't having a great time throughout it. Please understand. There's some subtleties here. But eventually, a new Kirby game comes out. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. And This was, I remember the first thing really after the a million subs in the 10 years, after I had nothing else to really chase. I remember when Kirby and the Forgotten Land was coming out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a month of Kirby. I don't care about the diversity. I have something I want to do. Almost as a way of giving back to this. In reality, Kirby is a property of a large company. You know, they are a product to move. They are a thing. But to me, in a sense, in some weird, superstitious, or maybe through experience kind of way, Kirby always represented to me this feeling of connection. Amazing Mirror, I played it, you know, on the playground. It was my first like social game. I did my first online creation with Kirby webcomics. It was a weirdly universal thing that Kirby always kind of came back to. I can just do something with this. I can enjoy. I almost became a cheerleader for him, just because he became synonymous with getting me to a better place. I almost felt like I owed something to the video game character. It makes no sense. It makes no logical sense. And once again, logic was defied. Because when Kirby and the Forgotten Land came out, I started uploading Kirby content. And it did phenomenally. What started as, I'm just going to take a month to enjoy something that I want to enjoy. I remember saying for the first time in this career, fuck the viewership. Fuck the viewership. Fuck the subscribers. I don't give a shit about what this does. I just want to do what I want to do. I just want to be me. I just want to pursue a passion that I love, that has been there for me since I was a kid, that has gotten me out of a hole time and time again. And for the first time on the channel, there have been little crosses here and there. This was a full-on intersection of people want to watch what I want to make. People really do want to watch me for me. And I just went crazy. Kirby content, Kirby content, Kirby content, Kirby content. One thing after another. And it was surreal. It was crazy. I can imagine it. Once again, this whole fucking freak. It happened again. Kirby just represented this sense of freedom for me. I guess it is reflected in the games, but you can be what you want to be. And in some, I don't want to make this too over grandiose of a way of saying it, but like it really was just special to me. In ways I couldn't imagine. And then, you know, look forward a little bit past the couple months after it, and the most terrifying Kirby game came out, which, for those in the know, contains a little in-joke in my community called Beam Attack. A moment where I made a quick little one-off joke, voicing a Waddle Doo going, Beam Attack! And Kirby just absolutely blasting into him in like a NPC versus the player kind of moment. And this was one of the first times, and I shouldn't say one of the first times. It happened a lot with Animal Crossing, happened a lot with Miitopia. But this was something special because I saw my little joke and the work of my team, especially mainly Evan Noteblock at the time, reflected in the eyes of so many people. It's very weird when you create something in your head, whether that be a quick throwaway joke, a character, a world, a story, something that matters to you, and you put it out there, and it's reflected in the same way by people around the world. Animal Crossing. I would do these little viewer island tours where I had this certain feel to the content. I had this certain vibe to the content. And I would go to other people's islands. People who would essentially make the content for me. And I would just sort of play off of their creations. In a sense, like the mods that started the channel. And it felt special. It felt unique. It felt cool. I had this certain lore to the world. This certain feeling. This storytelling. This something that was echoed all the way back from the webcomics that I did before I started YouTube. There was something there. And it resonated with people. And it was wonderful. And I would do Metopia. A weirdly unique case of just straight up creating characters. And I would upload these videos and these streams and do these streams where I would describe it as like co-running a story with someone. Where I would tell, where Metopia would say how things happen. And I would say why they happen. And people to this day still like the Metopia series, even though I find it, you know, it's hard. It's always hard to watch yourself back in the past. I think sometimes it's you are as always your own harshest critic, and I think that's very, very applicable to me as well. But you know how people treat the characters is so special to me, and I saw animations and stories and their own fan works, and it was wonderful. And for the first time, it happened with Kirby. In this way that I've never seen. There was no character. There was no story. There was no lore. It was just a little joke, a weird one-off joke. And there's no one person that I have to thank. Not me, myself, not my editor, my wonderful editor, not any person that highlighted it, not any person that drew it, not any person that voice acted it. It was everyone. For some reason, this to me was the thing. It was about Kirby. It was this guy that I love that got me through so many hard parts growing up. That just sort of all came back around here, where I saw people drawing animations of them, people clipping it, people talking about it, people voice acting, people making music remixes of it, people making detailed rundowns about it. It was weird. It was special. And even to this day, when people spam beam attack in the live chat, I can't get upset at it. There's always spam that'll kick up here and there. I can't ever get upset at beam attack because it's so special to me. It's a moment that meant something to the channel. So when people spam beam attack, and also the reason why I don't think I'll ever get really tied with beam attack is because it's not mine. It's not anyone's. It is everyone's. It is your guys's. It is a community thing where people were just, I mean, for people who don't know, if I just search like beam attack, I'm sure this will get like a lot of results in a lot of different ways that are probably not just me, but like Muffin Snakes. I got to meet Muffin Snakes through this. You got to be familiar with their fantastic career. You know, I got to see a lot of things just sort of like pop up here. And then, you know, like in some ways, Beam Attack is sort of like coming back again, in a sense, with Waddle-Doo's inclusion in Kirby Air Riders. And there is, mind you, because I think I have to answer to a quick wonder then, okay, if you don't hate it, then what's this all about? Right there, that's him right there. That's him right there. That's my guy. That's my guy. Stunned on him. That's a little freaky. No! Beam attack! No! Motherfucker! So the reason I scream is because it's funny. I enjoy Waddle-Doos as being a representative of the good and the bad. They are, in one way, something very special to me. They represent a very interesting subsection of what sort of grown, or of what I grew alongside of. And on the other end, they represent the spam. They represent the mindless jumping of the second that a beam attack pops. Oh my god, the association. A second, a wild dude pops on the screen. Everyone says beam attack, and the chat floods. On one end, it represents the spam, and on the other end, it represents the community's creativity. And I love it. And I love it. And I hate it. It's the perfect love-hate. So, Toxic Fury. Sure, chat. So, when I saw Waddle Dude pop up, I'm like, no, motherfucker! And I love it. And I love it. And you know what? Good. Because something I put out there mattered. I have no one to thank for Beam Attack. But I'm really fucking glad that it made it in the goddamn video. I'm really glad it happened. And you know, I'd say the same for Kirby as a whole. I think Kirby as a whole, I can't feel any luckier with the set of things that kind of happened with Kirby, where it just spiraled in a beautiful, beautiful way. I mean, after Forgotten Land came out, you can start to see with my content, it shifts a little. In a way I don't ever want it to shift back from. Because Kirby is really popular. And then kind of smoothly, I start to make it more self-insert here and there. I see self-insert. It's content on the Failboat channel. But like, I start to inject some things that are weird in there. I mean, I put out, heavens, where would it be? Just under 2 years. Here we go. This is a big jumping point for me. I made an AI grandma. Strange thing. Weird thing. And one of the few things on the channel, especially for back then, that had no video game tie-in. So what do you like about AI? I think there are good ways of using it. I think there are bad ways of using it. I think that this is not the place for that larger conversation. But doing something that had no association with anything other than myself was weird. And I loved it. And so I started to spice it all in. I started to take everything into the same cooking pot. I took the Kirby that I loved. I took the Mario that I loved. And I started to put in elements that felt uniquely me in some way. Whether that be making the flower talk in a certain way. Whether that be doing these game shows where it's me doing the pitching and the ideas and commentating everything with like the best co-host a man could ask for, Jmoji, and like getting all these ideas created and then using like getting into Python coding. Shouts to the other best friend a guy could ask for, Doug, where he like introduced me to all of this like Python programming, and it just opened my world up further. Speaking of luck, through characters, through community, through whatever, I've been blessed by the best fucking friends a guy could ever have. Like Simon and Sam and the people in Vermont that I've grown to know and love. My family. My dog, you know, has passed away recently. Just more people that I wish I... A lot of people. A lot of very, very lucky people. You know? I basically got into a relationship about like a year and a half ago after not being in a relationship for a very long time. I'm very lucky there. I'm very lucky to know a lot of the people I know in this life, and I think that I don't know how to do... I don't know how to do them proud, but I'm trying. There's a lot of things I don't know. A lot of ways I don't know. A lot of methods I don't know. And so I'm just trying to learn. Trying to be that bigger man that I wish I was. And it's been a weirdly special journey. Because it's around at that point, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that, where things started to shift and things started to become... I started to finally accept. It only happened really about a year ago. I started to finally accept that what I was doing, people liked. And it was consistent. I've never had a big growth spurt on YouTube. I've had moments kick off. I think you could probably consider the Mario Odyssey stuff a growth spurt. But it didn't... No, I guess, yeah, viewership-wise, that was a growth spurt. Absolutely. But it's always still been consistent in a way. Since then, especially. It's always been very consistent. I'm always very humble that things... Very, very grateful, rather. That maybe not humble, considering my face is in all the thumbnails now. Very grateful that things have stayed in the air. That one ball that I was worried about dropping, I don't have to worry about dropping that. You know, I'm blessed with some of the best team, you know, a person could have. Like, holy shit, have you seen the videos that Noteblock edits? Have you seen what he does? It's crazy. You know, we brought on some new blood and lamb sauce, and they're doing wonderfully. Etz works on the second channel. Squilly's worked on the second channel. I've had a lot of people just kind of coming through and helping to further this for one reason or another. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Very lucky. Very lucky for the people that have decided to give their time in one way or another to this. You know, like I said before, you know, I don't think anyone's really owed anyone else's time. I'm very lucky that you know, people want to give their time to this for one reason or another. And I whether that be people helping with the production, whether that be my friends, my partner, my family, my closest people in my life that want to give their time to me for one reason or another. Whether it be you guys who want to give your times and your days and your thoughts and your messages and your actions and your everything. You know, to some degree, whether you be a lurker or a cosplayer, you know, I'm not owed any of that. So I'm very, very lucky to have you guys here. And I will continue trying to live up to whatever expectations you guys have. And I will continue trying to put out things and realizing that what I do does matter to other people. And that's what's crazy to me. Because it's not about it being important. It's not about it not being a game. It's not about it being a game. It's about that in some way, whether that be to me, to you, to someone out there, to anyone out there, the things that we create are special. It doesn't have to be unique. It doesn't have to have any one thing. It doesn't have to be important. It doesn't have to be a game. It doesn't have to be anything. The things that we create are special. It's crazy. You know, one of the things I've gotten very lucky with YouTube is time. And having YouTube be a passive income in the background and very much in the foreground is great, because I've started to practice creating in other ways. My life goal, because I don't really know what I'm doing with YouTube. I'm still uploading week to week. Maybe I'll have something to say on the 15-year anniversary. My life goal is to experience as many forms of artistic creation as possible. As many as possible. I've started to work on drawing. I've started to learn music. You guys remember I played like the banjo and the guitar a little bit. I've started to learn the piano a little bit. And I would love to maybe one day go into like writing or voice acting or world building or it's like I want to experience as many ways to create as possible. For no particular goal, just because it's special. Just because to create is a very special thing. And it's crazy to learn, to code, to experience new ways of doing things. Because there's no bad, wrong way. There's ways that you may not agree with. But everything is creation in some weird way. Probably a lot of ways you can take that out of context. Easy there. But like, in some way, it's all special. That's cool. That's real cool. So, I guess not to make this any more grandiose than it already is. But if I want to add on one cute little cheesy tagline to all this, I will say to anyone who has any idea, whether that be derivative, unique, anything, create it and keep on creating it because it's fucking fun. And goddamn is it special. Whether it be a carbon copy of something else or something completely your own, it's special. Damn, it's fucking fun. So, I guess that's sort of where that kind of comes off. And at the end of the day, whether it be complex or simple, every idea is special. So put it out there in the world. There you go. That's the part you can put on your fucking quotes, you freaks. And that's the gimmick for today. Now, not what I expected today to be. Not what I expected today to be at all. But genuinely, thank you all for watching. We got more to do today. I'm not stopping. Hell, we didn't even start. I didn't do my first thing I wanted to do today. Man, it's just a cool thing. It's just a cool thing. Anyway, thank you all for the support. I do want to at least thank going down the list here. You know, thank you, Squilly. The Squilly! Thank you, Squilly. Thank you, Citra. Thank you, Owner of Cats, Aru, Goober Premium, Mr. Giggles, Wisp Kid, Maitu. Hey, thank you, everyone. BooTube, Not Zebi, Pommy YT. I look over at YouTube. I saw a name I haven't read in a long time, Sigelia. Sigelia, thank you. I've been over on Twitch so much. I haven't seen your name in so long. Come on by to these. Come on by to the purple side. Big 1x1, General Frog, Emray. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Andrew Liu. I'm not sure if I ever pronounced your last name before. I Leo. Andrew. Frenzied Beret. Thank you, my friend. Milk Tea Mayhem, Skylar. J-Moji. Lottie. Pigeon Productions, Under Nerd 25, Lava Austin, DJ or DG TV, Molo. You know, it's some crazy stuff. You know, it's some crazy shit we get to do. Alana, Big Rig. YouTubers and streamers got a real interesting privilege. I try and do my best by you guys. So I'll continue to keep on doing so. Now, Maito, Thank you. Slice of the duck. Sorry. Thank you. You might be wondering what this is all for. All the monologuing. All the bits. That's right, baby. Because we're talking about the future of the content. Everybody! The Failboat and J-Moji Stupid Simple Game Show! Happening live next month! Boston and New York are going to be on stage! Okay. I'm going to cut the bits for 1 second because I do want to tag on one additional thing. Because I talked about all the past, I talked about all the present. I do want to quickly tag on a bit of the future here. Yes, I'm promoting a game show. I do want to just give a quick aside though. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. The people that do a lot of incredible shows, real good touring, reached out to potentially, host a tour. And so these are 2 tester shows to see if, we can potentially get them on the road. So if these shows do well, we'll go on the road for other places. Only if these shows do well. So hopefully they do well, all that stuff. But even if they don't do well, I don't have anything prepared for the 14-year anniversary today. This is the 14-year anniversary special. Me and Jay are going to put on a fucking show. And we got some stupid, simple, goddamn ideas that I can't wait to show them to you guys. Because the physical, in-person part of content is my favorite. How lucky could a guy be? Now, a wonderful live chat. Shall we do other things today? Because I guess at some point we got to move on. We can't be sentimental for too long. So, we talked about creating. We talked about drawing, music, how special every creation is. How unique everything is that people get to bring into this wonderful world. My wonderful live chat. I'm going to play a game to you. I'm going to play a game for you. Made by my friend and co-host J-Moji. And we'll see just how... God, this looks like shit. The borderless window doesn't even fucking work. We'll just see how cool creating is today. I can't even... How do I full screen this thing? All right. Jay made a video game. Now I'm going to play it. I have no idea how to... Jay, does this shit support controllers? Everyone should be allowed to create. Let's see if it stands up. Never soft. Lard's Adventure. Well, the music goes hard. So does the ground. I'm sorry, can you even hear the music? Oh, no. Oh, hold on. You guys can't hear anything. Unfortunately, that sucks because that was the one good thing I could say so far. How do I add? There it is. Get ready for peak. Let me replay that cutscene. Oh, it doesn't let me. Okay, we're in it. Jesus Christ. Ew. Hey, if you got an idea in your head, complex, simple, keep it in there. No one wants to fucking see it. Don't create. It'll be bad anyways. Maybe some things are better left to yourself. Maybe you should move the goalpost. Because not everybody is cut out for it. Maybe you should quit while you're behind. Because you'll never get ahead. Don't fucking try. Don't fucking talk to me. You're a creep. I don't like you. Stay away from me. Stay away from my family. You. Delete this shit. And don't ever come back. Look, sometimes we gotta have a little bit of fun in this goddamn channel. Sometimes we gotta have some fun. Sometimes we gotta have some fun. All right, let's actually try to beat this now. No one loves you. This music is so fucking funny. You shouldn't feel good about yourself. It's the music, dude. Oh, unfortunately, I know the gimmick of the day. Oh, I know. Unfortunately, the gimmick of how I'm gonna be playing this game now. Oh God. Okay, so do I just is every time we get hit by something, we just immediately like lose health to it, except for that flower apparently? What do I do here? Go fuck yourself. Okay, does it just... Okay, we just like go back into it immediately. Understood. Is there a way to heal? Is there... Okay, no. There is not. Likely, at least yet. What's going on with this flower? It gives me bad energy. Motherfucker. Don't test me. I'll kill you. Me. I'm gonna do it for real. I'm gonna do it for real this time. We gotta alternate, dude. I can't keep up coming up with shit. I'm gonna die so much in this game. The bit's already passed. I'm not sure if I can keep going. I don't know if I can keep doing this, dude. Oh God. I like how he waves something going down. I don't know if I can keep coming up with shit. Because what I create doesn't matter. And what you create doesn't matter. Fuck! Fuck! I fucked it! Fuck! Okay, let me try and... Oh, okay, he doesn't stop at the fire. He just actually walks into it for a second. What do you want me to do here? They pursue you. I see what's going on here. In fact, I think every enemy just operates off the same AI. I think they just all pursue you. Except for that guy, except for the flying dude. They say if you try, you'll get better. Nope. No, you fucking won't. You suck. Don't ever attempt it again. If you fail on the first try, just fucking quit. All right. We got it. We gotta beat this level, dog. we gotta beat this fucking level. This is the perfect antithesis to whatever the fuck I was just doing. Okay. I hate this part. There we go. Actually, it's actually fine. We take one. We can hemorrhage some damage here and there. As someone who doesn't know what comes later in the level, I don't know it. Go ahead. I'm gonna wait for us. I'm gonna let them come up to me. Good. I navigate around him. Right, what else have we've never gotten this far before? I'm a bug. Good voice acting. Good voice acting.
I'm a bug.
That's the only thing I can say about this. Everything else fucking sucks. You have one good trait and you let it get to your head. Don't ever try to improve. It's not worth your time. All right. I'm still not zoomed in. I'm still not zoomed in. There we go. I don't fucking know anymore, man. It's just stop fucking get the shit out of my face. Okay. At some point we gotta call it, dude. I don't know how long it wants me to play this for. I'm just gonna keep going for a little bit. Okay. I don't even know what else to say, dude. I'm not like... I'm in like a very positive mental space right now. I don't have like the mental fortitude to like slip in bad things to say about you. You shouldn't... You're fucking ugly. You're stupid and you're ugly. Barely holding myself back. Okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I should pigeonhole myself back into Minecraft again. Maybe I should upload the Purple Shep again, dude. This game is making me regress on myself. This is making me wish for like darker places in my life. It's fucking crazy. Put that in the box. I'm gonna win this entire time. I'm at 3 health right now. We're like going far for ourselves. Because now this guy, he goes down the hill so much fast. So much fast. There we go. All right, this is working out. We're actually starting to like understand that. I go left, don't I? What the fuck is that all about? I can hear the J in this. Of course I can. It's him. That thing better not make it over here. Okay, good. Is it the end of the level? Love yourself. Love yourself. You matter in this world. Everything you do matters. No one can take anything away. Is there another fucking level? Just when you think you succeed, remember you could still fail. You probably will. Okay, so we're on a... Alpha. Don't... Back the fuck up. Okay. The skittering? The faint skittering? Okay. It's gone now. Okay, Dan, that was on you. 2 Teslas exploded on me and I died. What? What do you mean? Just jump? You guys are gonna love when I start playing Silk Song again. You're also right, by the way. You're also right. So is this like the hell planet? Wherever everyone's on fire and coughing? This sound effect needs to stop expeditiously. I know it just started, but it needs to stop. The Silk Song in my head says I can, okay, yeah, okay. the little hornet in my head. What the fuck? I can't jump, I'm trying to jump! I'm not gonna do the fucking zoom in I can't do it every time. It's exhausting me. I can't do it literally every single time. That's just a fucking joke. I hate you. Alright, we continue onwards. I would love to like do like a reset so my health isn't like this. It does 2 damage. It is just like Silk Song. Everything does do immediately 2 damage to you. It is. I keep on losing track. Who is this person? Is this Virus? Who is? Oh, right. I see why I couldn't jump going down the slope. Because like every frame of going down a slope, you're also jumping. Fuck. No! You tell I'm losing the sauce? God, this is fucking awful. I love it. Can I just say? I do love this. If you... Hold on. I have curiosity. Okay, so they act as a thing that stops you on the bottom. Do they hurt me? They don't! Oh, these flowers just don't do contact damage. For... Or maybe they do. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Alright. Just let it do its thing. What are you making in there? What is this? What is that blender monster even? Alright. Do you just bounce around the screen? Sure enough. Goodbye, Aya thing. What the fuck is this game? Oh, that is a bug, by the way. You do have to be careful of that one. I do believe they are a bug. Don't know what's below me. Cool. That. Nice. I'm the furthest I've ever been. Can I? You can jump. What the fuck? I got run over. You'll never find the body. Okay. We're fine. We should have dodged. True. Did I just like collect a car? Also, I just realized we have 7 helmets. Wait, hold on. Let me... Sorry. I gotta understand the physics of the game. Can I get hurt from these? No? Okay, so I don't know how I took that damage before. I guess you can't get hurt by them. That works with me. I will say, playing all that Silk Song has absolutely conditioned me. Like, I actually do feel confident in my ability in this game. It's kind of fucking with me. That is a bug, by the way, for all sake and purpose. That is a bug. We do know, we've been knowing this. You'll... Fuck! Okay, I'm just restarting this time. Okay. We're on the left-hand controls. For just a second. For just a second. You'll never heal. Okay. I also like that there's no jump sound effect. It's just these fuckers coughing. I got 129 coins. Has this have the coins mattered at all? Stop fucking coughing. I'm cursing a lot, dude. Like pissed off. This game makes me mad. I love it. They are bugs. Losing my mind. Okay, we go over here. Can't jump that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I made you guys appear. Oh, I made you guys disappear. I'm sorry, I fucked it. Okay. No! Do you guys have any, like, commissions of things I could say? Guys have any, like, fresh one-liners I can just... Anything you want to slip in there? No, chat. I'm not gonna say kill yourself. Oh, no! Okay, anyway. You can stand on it, apparently. Cool. This guy's like a weird face thing going on. I like it. All right. He goes like, ooh. For all sake of purpose, I am. You press down to go through platforms. Didn't expect that. Does this do anything? You can fast fall. Okay, noted. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Apparently, you can just move away from the explosion. That's cool. I think the flowers only hurt you if you crouch on them. Like, you see, I was only taking damage when I crouched on them. I think the flowers hurt box. They're like damage. They're hit box. I forget which is which. Their hurt box is like inside of their hit box. Essentially, you cannot be hit by them unless you like overlap your hitbox with theirs. With like a smaller hitbox. The flowers don't hurt you unless you do like a very certain thing is what I'm trying to say. This guy is a bug for all sake and purpose. Okay. Jump over this. So if I'm not mistaken, we're fine. Then we jump over that. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Hold on. Fall over here. Ahaha. Ah! Ah! Sure, I guess. Now please take your time. Why do they have noses, dude? It's so funny. Alright. This. I don't want to play another world of this. I'm gonna be so real. I want to play Silk Song. This makes me just want to play Silk Song. I do wonder where he's going there. Like, what's the lore going on here, you know? That is a bug. We do know that. The lore speculators do not have to worry about that part. We jump on this guy's head. Make sure that doesn't explode and kill us. Apparently that fire didn't hit us. Jump like that. I don't remember you have to jump first. Don't know where I am. I'm in hell. The world is hell. We are in tough times, and we will never get out of it. Because whatever you do doesn't matter. The people that have more power than you control everything. You are just a number. A speck on their meal that they can flick off whenever. We have no power unless we all unite, which will likely never happen. So don't even fucking try it. Unless Oh God. We're fine. We're actually good. We're actually good and chill. I didn't unzoom out. Okay. I will say, I am down to play something else sometime soon. What's this about? Can't you tell? We're trying to go to the Citadel. I don't like you. We do know that's a bug. That is simple enough so far. At least the lore is not that confusing. That guy just jumps off. No, no, no. Oh, so now you choose. Now you choose to be good. Now you choose to lock the fuck in. Too late! Fuck! I enjoy that you have just enough time to get back to the keyboard after that respawn. Just enough time. Just enough time to get back. I like it a lot. Jay, this game is making me lose viewers. And as such, you're losing me. Comma. This is very fun. I would at least like to see the last level. I don't want to beat the last level. I just want to see it. That would make me feel happy. I'd feel accomplished with that. Comma, I don't know how long this game goes on for. Cough boo-hoo, as they say. Okay, so what's the game plan here? What do we do? Where do we go? The camera isn't going to help me at all, apparently. I want to go the low path. I can crouch, can't I? Hold on, hold on. I forgot about a mechanic of the game. Ha ha! That's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. I know there's another world. I saw on the map. The hitless run goes crazy. That's all I'm saying. See, that seems extreme. Ooh! I will say, I remember when Jay was pitching this to me. He said he wanted to make bad music. He couldn't. He wanted to make bad music for this funny little game to match, like, the aesthetic. He couldn't. He made bangers. And I'm inclined to agree. Is the game released publicly? I do not know. That's definitely a Jake. That's a kill trap. That's a kill trap. I've never been right about anything. I don't think I ever will be right about anything. Because whenever I think I have the advantage, whenever I think I have some semblance of an advantage on anyone, I'm wrong. And I'm fucked. I like that guy just gets hit by a car. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be... That's crazy to be zoomed in on. I think that's my favorite one. Out of context, that's funny. Oh, God. Anyway. Meet. Sure, dude. What am I doing next after this? Do I just jump down the hole? Okay, I wasn't sure if I was still falling or not. Dude, that was Silk Song. Did you see that? Me going into this passage to check it for a false door? I have got to play more Silk Song. Why'd it do that now? Okay, so platforms dramatically affect enemy movement speeds. We already knew this. But, like, you know, it's just more If I press down, do I go through the ground? I'm gonna assume that the... Okay, yes. Coins do mean ground, except for that second one. First coin means ground. Unless... Fine. Still know what the coins do. Do they draw the line wherever I'm at? Ah, that's actually quite cool. Ah, that's actually quite cool. Do they, like, shoot it over the... Too much Silk Song. Too much Silk Song. Too much Silk Song. Too much Silk Song. Sonic crushing thing. It's better than Sonic game. It wouldn't kill me like that. What am I playing, Mania? Okay. Fucker! I unplugged my headphones. Oops, hold on. Okay. Oh! Checkpoint! Let it go. Let him go. Let him go. I think we got one more on the way. Or not. Okay. Car. Move. Okay. Yo, fuck it, whatever. Stop expecting so much from me. Okay. Here we go. And we let the car go by. Back you are, I guess. Unfortunately. All right. Jesus Christ. The jump scare. Go to the first one. Yep. We know that. Ball here. Let him go. We took damage to that last time. Now we deal with the piss guy. He stops pissing, go. Careful, 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 careful. Rat. Rat that shits pizza. The guy has a range on it. I don't like that range. Did I just take damage? No, I did not. Rat does not seem to do damage to me. That probably shoots. That guy takes a while to go. We actually don't have to pace ourselves that badly there. This feels just fair enough that I want to beat it. Which is crazy to say, considering everything that's happened so far. I don't know what he's saying. I can barely hear him. Bowser! Is that me? Is that me? Did he just make me? The fuck? Okay, I get it. He laughs. Oh, fuck. I can't move. I cannot move. Where am I? What the fuck happened? You okay? Is he just gonna die of unrelated incidents? Oh, he wasn't all right. I was so scared that, dude, I've been playing too much Kirby. I was so scared that the body of the boss was just going to hit me. Did I win? Outer Wilds has nothing on this. I don't know if I won yet. How did the boss die? Did he get like black lung? Yeah, sure, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Hey, create the ideas that are in your head. They're special. No more bits. That was actually very special. I had a great time with that. Let's go S Dark. Let's go S Dark Magic. Shouts to S Dark Magic for the backbone of that project. Thank you, J-Moji, for all the shit that was bad. I like the creds. Regret says both of them. Oh, that was fun. That was a great time. That was a great time. Enemy Codex. Yeah, why not? The Pissinator. I feel like I'm playing Kirby. I'm sorry, I didn't pause for the lore. Heavens, my mistake. Born on the side of a street in New York City, the Pissinator was recruited by the Great Gumbo as the strong line of defense against anyone who crossed his path. He uses his own contents as his weapon. I guess same. Which can kill you on impact because it's just that nasty. Hopefully not same. Gross. Budge. For budget, these guys can be found, Budget Goomba can be found everywhere in the galaxy since they keep overpopulating. There is lore, that's crazy. All they know how to do is walk around all pissed off. But if you see one, be sure to kill it on sight. Was there an attack button? Is there an attack button? Wait, what? Controls. There's an attack button? Not only did I do pacifist route? I did pacifist? What the hell? Oh my god, the hitbox is actually out forever too. Oh. You only have limited attacks before your helmet shatters and you die. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. That's actually that's an interesting mechanic for a game like this. So we got the true ending. First try true ending. That's wild. Can I just keep swinging until I die? That's okay. Okay, cool. It's like a budge, but on fire. A fire budge, for those who don't know. It's unknown how it can survive the heat on its flesh, but the theory is that it's just a lot of sunscreen. Okay, cool. Bugger. No, I think they say I'm a bug. So I think you fucked up somewhere along the lines here. These tiny little bugs don't do much. They just run around like bugs. So squish them if you see one. Are they not actually bugs? Crazy lore. Chokin' Ches. A not so tiny. I appreciate the detail of using the not the smudge, but the increase tool on the middle of this guy's torso. a not so tiny rat, or maybe a mouse that scurries around. It's really annoying and very dangerous, especially because these guys love to devour pizza they find and spit it back at you. If your timing is good, you can deflect their shots right back at them. I didn't know that either. This game had some depth, but I had no idea. Cyberclops. Watch out! The Cyberclops can do 0 to 60 at the speed of light. And literally, and these battery-powered vehicles have a tendency to combust on impact. Okay? An actual Cybertruck. Gumber! With its sharp teeth and nasty tongue. I feel like I recognize this guy's color palette from like Doodle Jump or something. Gumber gets the award for the ugliest thing I ever did see. They'll chase after you, trying to bite your head off, then eat and swallow it whole. Even after they're dead, their teeth can still be deadly. Watch out. Never realized that. The Great Gumbo, the ultimate evil ruler of the universe. He has sworn to take over every planet and turn it into a metal machine of death. He's the one who littered our universe with all these ugly enemies. And if his plan succeeds, he'll make us all die. Stop him, please. Instead, we blow up his planet, killing all of that life. I guess. New Jersey. Concept of New Jersey. The state of New Jersey can be very dangerous. Don't let its comb over fool you. It's incredibly athletic and will bounce towards you fiercely. Katrina. Nobody knows how this kitchen accessory turned evil, but this thing will bounce towards you, ready to blend your bones into a stew. They have AirPods in. As delicious as this sounds, it's probably gonna hurt. So be sure to destroy this mixer when it lands near you. Miss Man. Probably the scariest creature encountered in our universe. She'll fly around like a DVD logo and kill you on impact. She doesn't talk much, so we don't know much about her, besides the fact that she hates intruders and people who wear blue. Professor Petunia. Nobody knows how this flower got so smart, but with an IQ of 150, this flower foe will do absolutely nothing but sit there and piss you off. He can't move, much like a normal flower, but he can tell you 135 interesting facts about biology. And fish. They may look like birds, but these space creatures aren't interested in building a nest. Their main goal is to fly around and bite your forehead. If you manage to kill one, it will fall out of the sky, making jumping around much safer. Yeah, so this is going to be featured on the game show in October. This will be silly. This is going to be involved in one of the rounds. I'm so excited. My wonderful live chat. That's been Lard's adventure. I don't know what to do now. Whoa! Wait a second. I'm so sorry. I just looked over at the YouTube chat for a minute. Thank you for support. Terry YT, into the Fandomverse. That one, Plushy Boy. Emerald. And Bees the Dragon for $100. Hey, Boat, I'm a lurker. Been here for a while. I don't know if you remember. Since I live far away, I can't go to shows or join streams. But I want to say thanks for the encouragement. I'm working on a special project, and I get scared it's not going to succeed. You help back it up. And then I hope you didn't watch this segment. What was I gonna do? Something I was gonna show. Right! I remember what I wanted to show. I wanted to show. Hold on. Speaking of cool little fan projects, there was a trailer posted earlier today. In fact, the entire Failboat Discord has been kind of active today. If I scroll on over to it here, like Ketchup Lee made this really cute 14-year art. Citra made this really cute art of me reading a bedtime story to you guys. We got the 14th channel anniversary there from Phoenix. I believe we go back into the other art from other days from here, which, mind you, has been so fun. I love it. This one's great. I showed this to Evan. He loves it. Timmy Birder has some really cool animations. I like this stuff a lot. But it's this I want to check out. The Citra Dream Painter apparently made it is a lore recap video, but it's just the trailer right now. So I want to show that. Hold on. I'll put this up and then turn off the J-emoji again. Thank you, Jay, for your wonderful submission. Apparently their goal is to recap all of the lore over the last 14 years. This is a trailer of it. Oh, cute. I love their art style. I love how they draw, I especially love how they draw Chatty. The Failboat Tumblr community. Aww. Oh my god, the Friday Demon Hunter stuff. Damn! Featuring some people. Love the Metopia stuff. Of course. Bagel stuff there. Metopia art. Love it. Shoutouts to Wafer Scotch. Aw, cute. A Failboat lore recap. Releasing when it's ready. Hell yeah. Thank you, Citra. Also like how recap is written there. I'm excited to see that when that drops. So what is that? Is that Minecraft? Metopia. Metopia's there. Animal Crossing. I feel like I recognize this E and this P. What? I imagine one of these got to be Kirby. Somewhere in there. That was Mario Kart. I knew that was Mario Kart. What's the P? What's Pikmin? Surely not Pikmin. I don't know what lore I have in Pikmin. Pikmin? Oh, well, sure enough. People are saying Pikmin. Doesn't look like Pikmin. Oh, the P is also Metopia. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say it looked like a very similar feel, but I wasn't sure if I was forgetting something there. Gotcha. Well, thank you. I will say, my friend Sketchy Skittles has warned me that the Tumblr section of the Failboat section of Tumblr goes a little crazy. I don't have a Tumblr account, so I've only been able to preview it a little bit. I've only gotten the purview of it. I think I just used that word entirely wrong. But it is very, very crazy to see that there's a section community that I have no idea about that goes kind of wild. Anyway, my wonderful live chat. I think. Let's see. What time is it right now? It's 7 o'clock. I'm getting hungry. There is something I want to do, and I think I kind of want to save it. Because I would love to probably close things down about now. I will say way more emotions than I expected in the first half of the stream. You know what? No, we're not closing it down because I said I was going to let Chatty play out. And I want to let it. Chatty, whoa! Come back, buddy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm not closing it out. Not yet. Because I had two things I want to do. Number one, chat. I want you to go through your messages. And number two, there is a fan game I've been wanting to check out. Thank you, BooTube. I took a quick glance at the message. I'll let chat read that out, but I say you said you had to go there. Thank you so much, BooTube. I appreciate that. There's a game I wanted to check out. Let me throw on. That's right. The Keys. This is a game made by Strimp's Kitchen. Hold on. Oh, not what it's called. Not what it's called, Metal Cake. Not what it's called. Hold on. Let me minimize these. Actually, chat, do me a favor. Do some talking while I'm setting this up. Hopefully it doesn't skip any donations. I apologize.
2 questions.
What's up?
This one guy the first watch on YouTube named Meteors hates being attacked. What do you think about that? Second,
Oh, fine.
how do you get a commission done by Muffin Snakes who does some of your toenails?
So, I guess I would start by reaching out to Muffin Snakes on Twitter, probably. I imagine they probably have a commission sheet. I guess, Muffin, you're in chat if you want to hop in and answer that. What was the first one? What was the first part? Oh, what do I think about people not liking beam attack? That's fine. People are free to have whatever opinions they like. I feel bad when it's spammed in other people's things. I feel genuinely bad. Yeah, I mean, people are free to have whatever opinions they like. Let me just get this going here. Chat that up. Okay. Kirby, soft, and wet.
I've been following the YouTube since around the A Hat in Time days, so a good
God.
few years.
Wow.
Don't remember how many, and it's genuinely such a delight to see how much you've grown since then. Congrats on 14 years. And
Thank
here's
you.
to the next one.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Wow, we have a lot of donations coming in. Thank you, everyone.
When I first
Slice
started
it duck
watching
with
you, I
1,000.
wasn't in high school yet, and
damn.
now I'm a sophomore in college. I met you at PAX West and my legs genuinely turned into jelly. I'm super glad I was able to meet you at least once.
Aw.
Thank you, you very tall
Thank
and
you.
cringe man.
You know it. Thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe you're gonna die exactly on November 23rd, 2036 at 3:54.
Is this a new person or the... Oh, God. The chat doesn't talk.
14 years is pretty good, but some of us are older than the 80186. Here's to another 11 years.
Numbers are... What the hell? Whoa. What is
Father,
this?
I found your lungs.
What? Speak up. What is this? Hold on.
I need to piss. Can I use your
Hold,
pants?
hold it in. Hold it in. Okay, this has to be turned down immediately.
Happy 14 years, Dan. Mizumi 14 Heart.
Can you even
Fairy,
hear
love
this?
The 8-bit love Oyasum 12 Pride. I
No, you
can't
probably
express
can't.
enough how much you've helped me through my life so far in many ways.
Thank you.
I'm glad I managed to find you and found comfort in your content.
Aw.
Here's to whatever wacky stuff you do next.
Hey, cheers.
May it be big events or small chilled out streams once again. Thank you, Mr. Boat.
Thank
also,
you.
I hope your week has been well.
It's been good.
Not
It's been
related
good.
to this anniversary. I just hope you've been doing good in general.
I have.
The
Thank you.
8-bit love.
There we go. Now you guys can hopefully hear it. Yeah, this music was
At the
blasting.
time it took you to answer that question, I made and ate an entire serving of pasta.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to Kirby Soft and Wet. This game where you can catch as many fish as you can.
Hi Dan.
Simply throw
I
your
have
bobber. Oh,
loved your
right. Yeah.
content for years and have been watching since the Metopia
Haven't
and
they?
modded Minecraft
Wow.
days. I have
That's
loved being here
far,
watching your channel
far
grow.
back.
And bits arrive and leave. And new chatters join and learn the jokes. And all in all, I thank you for all the content you have made.
Thank you.
Thank you. For
Thank
your
you.
simple ideas.
Oh, sorry, I was
Mornings to wake up. Moons misspelled. Beams attacked. And for leading this ship, Captain. I thank you so much.
That means a lot. Thank you. I like the little summary there. Oh, sorry, I have to reformat the
TTS,
screen.
help, we are trapped in a box.
You know it. You know it. The duality of the chat.
Hey,
There we go.
don't forget about me. Love watching your stuff. Can't believe it's been 3 years for me.
I believe that was a lot of correct.
You helped lots of people
was,
get
yes, thank
through
you.
their lives, I promise you that.
Thank you, Slice of Duck. It's crazy, man. You should at least catch one
Vine
fish.
pigeon vibrate your pretty pog.
Oh, they have like F and F kind of moving there. Thank you.
Even to Europe?
Maybe one day.
TTS, we're deaf, father.
See about that, but you know. Damn, what the hell? Turtleoid. Okay.
Uni 100.
You could throw with just my right hand here.
Such encouraging words.
L.
Such encouraging words. Al.
You're such a winner. So good at this game.
The duality of chat is awesome. Some variety of berry. Oh. Here we go.
Dan,
What's
I
up?
don't know if you heard
Dude,
my
nice.
last message,
That's not what a fish
but
is.
to summarize it quickly, I have been watching since Metopia and modded Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I
have
apologize.
loved
I had
being here to watch
TTS
the
turned off for a
channel,
little bit.
be a part of Bits, and watch the growth of my favorite 28-year-old, 29-year-old, 30-year-old streamer. Thank you for this. This has
Thank
been
you.
another hit donation message from Mr.
From
Giggles
Mr. Giggles.
676.
The background music is overlapping with the game. Oh! I'm so sorry. I've had that on. How long have I had that background music on? Oh god, how long have I had that on?
I have to go now. I wish I could do more to express my appreciation for you, Dan, but I'm terrible at drawing or stuff like
Oh,
that.
No
Heck,
problem.
I'm terrible at typing TWT, but that aside, I want to thank you yet again for what you've done.
It's never a problem,
Just
Bootu.
like
Never
Kirby
a problem.
was the symbol of love and passion
We're all
for
terrible
you.
at things.
You're that symbol for me. You
Aww.
keep inspiring me in my everyday life, and I genuinely have no idea where I'd be without you. So, good night, chat. And thank you, Dan. Mizumi 14 heart, Mizumi 14 heart.
Aw. Thank you, Bootu. Appreciate it. Thank you for always coming by.
Here's to another 14 years, big guy.
That's so long.
Can't wait to see you in Boston.
So long.
I'm
Thank you.
still holding it and you didn't give me permission to piss.
It seems like you already did. Frankly. Thank
Also
you, KZ
forgot
Gamer.
to say you're a big inspiration for me in terms of me making content, lol.
Aw.
Bye, Dan. I have to go to the depth of college hell now.
Oh god, I'm praying for you. Thank you, KZ Gamer. Stargate. Big guy. Oh, cool. Got achievements.
Father found your ears.
Oh, hey! I guess I have them covered so you can't even tell if I have them.
Hey, I've
This is
been
so
watching
charming.
your YouTube since at least the Kirby's Strangest Allies videos came out.
Wow! Yeah,
And
that was
I've
wild.
basically grown up alongside the channel. So thanks for making me laugh so many times and fueling my extreme Kirby addiction when no one else.
You know
Good.
it! You know it! I'm bad at this game. Always happy to.
Thank you so much, Fail. I joined on the stream where chat tries to beat all 3 cups. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mirror
For
Meister.
14 years of Purple Shep. Oh wait, I mean Failboat.
You know it. You know it. And thank you all the lurkers. Shout out to all the lurkers. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming by.
I gotta say this, cause no one can apparently read. But saying TTS doesn't work. Also,
It is kind of
you
fun.
have to pay money to use the TTS.
Yeah.
Here, have a giraffe.
Oh, the object thing not work. Thank you very much for support. I have a foot pedal. Yeah, we've changed TTS systems a lot over the years. I like the star going in the direction of the arrows too. This is cute, dude. This is odd. This is such a cool fan game. I saw this like tweeted at me a couple times. Oh, hold on, big one. What the hell is that? Pluie. Okay. Seems like a great little idle game here. This is very chill. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very, very, very silly. Milk carton. Sure enough. What is Pluie? They implemented Pluie. What is Pluie? Pluie implemented what?
Donating again to
Oh,
say that
Delta
I'm glad
Ring.
you stayed up to make that Mario Odyssey video.
That's
I've
crazy.
been mostly a lurker, but I've been becoming more confident in myself lately, in no part thanks to you.
Aw.
Thank you for sharing all your stories about how you
Incognito.
got here today. Through the failing four mouthfuls to the finale of Metopia, you are always a hope in this strange life we live.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you, Incognito. Incognito 103. There you go.
Here, father, this should help with the fish.
Oh my, yeah. Take a couple of them down here. That's not
I
what a
used to
fish
watch
is. But
Purple Shep when I was a very young kid, and now knowing that you were a co-owner of that, and I'm watching you in my older age, makes me so happy.
It's cool. I also, mind you, I love doing Purple Shep. I do want to clarify. There were definitely times it was slop. There was definitely times I did not like it. But like, dude, I did it for 2-3 years out of the love of doing it. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes it was clocking in. Sometimes it did not work out well. I mean it when I said I love doing that. Purple Shep was a fun character, and I wouldn't change a day. Well, maybe I would change a day or two, but overall, I would not change a thing. I'm a big
Dan,
proponent of not
thank
changing
you.
things, but
We all love and appreciate what you have done for us. I am here to tell you doing Miitopia during the game show does not apply to the 2 hours you owe us. That must be on stream.
yes,
Thank you,
you
for
are
your
correct.
understanding. Thank you, Failboat 103. Also, I keep forgetting you helped make Purple Shep.
Thank you, Mr.
Can you
Giggles.
remember the password to the channel, please?
I think I actually do remember the password to the channel, which is crazy. Oh, I'm bad at this.
Hey King. Said a lot already in my sub message, but will stay restate my thanks for giving me joy and laughter
Aw.
in my time of need. Still wild, we're the same age nonetheless. But still happy to see how successful you've been.
Thank you. I think that was EIP, correct? Thank you so much for coming by. Always love seeing the name in the chat. This is all fit. This game is chill as hell. This is great. I see people doing TTS in the chat, by the way. Trying to get the message. I apologize. It is a $1 donation. However, I'll more than happily read the messages here. I'll just read. But I remember watching old and we were unhinged. Dan, can we become unhinged again? Don't worry, you guys never stopped. Oh, here we go. No,
Here is a gift I stole the state of South Carolina for you. You're my favorite steamer.
Thank you. Your favorite steamer?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm honored.
I'm just really enjoying the stream.
Hell yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Anxiety and T. Celebrating the 14-year anniversary. Kinda. We're mainly gonna be celebrating it on stage with the show.
Hiya Dan and chat. I am mostly a lurker since I don't really have anything to say ever lol.
I feel ya.
But I've been watching for about 4 to 5 years and never stopped watching since. Happy 14th channelversary, our
Aw.
favorite old boatman less than 3.
I believe that was Farah XX00. Thank you so much, Farah. I appreciate it. I am such a big fan of lurking on Twitch streams. Are you kidding me? Lurking on Twitch streams is an all-time favorite of mine. Oh. Layer 2? Layer 3 potential? Love it. I like that seems to always be the top one, which is fun. What is a tundra trout? What quirky game is this one from?
To waking up, to the problems and solutions, and to the ideas that are simple. You truly are a failbot.
Thank you, guys. I believe that was Skylar Jones, 07. Thank you. It's crazy how old the channel's been. I mean, I have met people legitimately born after the channel was created, which sounds crazy and is crazy, but numerically isn't that crazy?
I don't really have that much to
14
say,
years.
but just know that we all love you for who you are and appreciate you for bringing us so much. Laughter. Happy 14th birthday, my liege.
Thank you so much, Frail Bubby 0706. I appreciate it. You know, it is crazy, like, how long the channel has been going on for. Because, like, if
I am
everyone...
usually not good at words without prior thought. A-L-O-O-T of thought.
One.
But I am with you to the end, Bossman, and I am 100% bringing you my prescribed medication to sign.
Ah!
Whenever I can meet you in person.
Hell yeah, Mint. Thank you so much for the support and all the help you've given. Thank you, Mint.
Hi Dan,
Sincerely.
I
And
meet
all the
some my
mods.
good friends by Talk Out You. This help because I have autistic and have a hard time talk to people. Thank you.
Aw. Well, thank you, Applin69. Appreciate you coming by. I see some other people popping in on the chat here, which I'll be
that's
reading.
how it works, OMG.
Some of them here. Hold on. Here we go. I've been lurking for a long time now. My name is Noteblock. I've known about the channel since the OG Metopia series. I have so many fond memories of this wacky channel. 14 years is a long time, and I'm so glad you've kept going. And thank you so much for watching for so long. That is the OG Metopia series is so long. That's insane. Thank you so much.
No.
This is my first stream. Well, welcome. Can't donate. You probably won't see this, but I've been watching you since the middle of the Animal Crossing days. God, even that's been so long, dude. I've been the YouTuber I watch when I'm sick and near cheering up, including today. Well, thank you. I saw you're not feeling too good, Mooncakes, but I appreciate you coming by. Thank you. I'm gonna take you to the New York show last night. Thank you, Dude Snoot Dude, I believe. Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna try and put on a really good something for you guys. Drolic here, I remember watching during the exploding TNT days. Thank you so much, Drolic. Oh boy, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. Someone, man, I will say, so many people saying so many nice messages. Tweet them at me. I can't read them all now. They're gonna get lost in. They're gonna get lost. There's so many paragraphs coming in.
Humble beginnings to inspiring a
Oh
generation.
my god!
To
Thank
making
you.
lots of friends. To forming such a loving community. To hosting your own live show to a big audience. Is truly an achievement.
It's crazy.
We love you,
Pushy.
Dan. And I hope whatever ideas you come up with in the future.
Thank you guys.
They're all simple, yet rewarding. Raise love.
They will be. They will be. Don't you worry about a thing. Tweet these at me. Send them to me on like Discord or something. Probably Twitter is best. I want to see them all. Put them on like Wattpad or something.
Hi Dan in chat. It's me again. And this time I have to say to all chatters, I hereby send you out on the quest to rewatch one Purple Shep video.
Oh no.
Also Alana, calm down the people saying TTS
No.
JSUT don't know. And they will learn by their messages not being read unless they pay 100 bits by doing cheer 100. With a capital C and no space between the cheer and the 100 inches.
Thank you for the
Okay,
tutorial.
this has been another hit donation from Mr. Giggles 676.
Man.
Also say hi Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. God, thank you guys so much for the support.
Cheering again because I wanted to add, on top of being around for the A Hat in Time videos. I genuinely think you were one of the people who sparked the path my interests took. And I'm forever grateful for that. Thank you for being why I got into AHIT. And thank you for being such an inspiration to keep messing around with things that bring me joy less than 3.
Thank you, guys. In Casual Chaos. I appreciate it. I want to see all these messages.
I'm not sure if my message got through the first time, so just in case. Hi Daniel Failboat, I just wanted to say I've been watching your channel for 10 years. I'm 20 now and a bigger fan than I've ever been. But when I found out that Purple Shep was you the whole time, that was like learning Santa isn't real.
Thank you, Taro Kagami. Taro Kagami. I believe I was saying that wrong.
Hi Dan. This is my first ever donation on any streaming platform,
Damn,
and I've been
I'm honored.
watching you since Classic Metopia, and I've loved your content ever since. Love your stuff. From Gav.
Thank you, Gav. I appreciate it.
If you ever do more silly little game shows in person, do you think you'll ever host those events outside of the US?
If we get the chance.
Maybe Canada.
I would
Wink,
love
wink,
to.
nudge,
I would
nudge.
love to if we get the chance. We gotta make sure that the tester shows are doing well. But
To
who's
my
to say?
rival, Mr. Giggles. No, I'll never stop. Here's another giraffe.
Thanks to the draft. Giraffes are very funny. Oh, hold on. Okay, we
I
gotta
knew you
two-cycle.
from TNT, and I guess the YouTube algorithm recommended me your Mario Odyssey video. I've seen a lot of
Incognito.
your journey, like the Slimmer Rancher chill streams,
Yes!
Photoshop streams, and a hat
Oh,
in
man, the
time
Slime
mods.
Rancher. That's deep cut.
You mean a lot to me and probably a lot of people. The speech from your Animal Crossing stream where a Denny's employee came to the island still makes me tear up. I only wish I got that original Failboat plush and see one of your shows one day. So truly and genuinely thank you, Dan.
Maybe one day we'll bring those back. Thank you. Thank you, Incognito. And all the lurkers. Thank you.
I bought
You're
100
my
bits
kind.
for this message. But I have been watching you since I was a kid, like 10 or so years ago, and you really inspired me
Decade.
and helped me through tough times, so I really appreciate you. I wish so much I could go to the show, but I can't.
No problem
Single
at all.
quote. But I truly love everything you do. You are still my fav content creator, and I would love to meet you someday. Hope you have an amazing 14-year anniversary and continue being amazing.
The EV Doggo, thank you so much. I mean, I go to
Bring back
conventions if you ever want
Grandma.
to. Yes! Yes, sir!
Hey Boat, it's Bees again. I have been around since the Switch came out.
You want to hang
It
out?
ha been a ride.
Say hi.
Cheeky smiley face.
Thank you so much, Bees.
I've been watching your videos for at least 3 years. But I just recently started watching some streams. I just wanted to say thank you. Your videos always make me laugh even when I'm not having a good day. You are my favorite YouTuber and genuinely you make my day every time you upload a video.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I believe that was Eander. Eander01.
Hey Boat. I've said a few things already, but you've helped my creative drive a lot with Miatopia and
Thank you, Big
Pokemon.
Dragon.
And
That's
Kirby.
crazy.
You've also influenced my sense of humor. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have you sign my Pokemon Switch case again. By the way, shout out
favorite.
Snorant Best Pokemon. I also want to get a good afternoon, good morning, and good
Snorant
night
is
tattoo
crazy.
based on that old shirt design.
Tattoo? Holy. I do like the design of that shirt. Tattoo? That's crazy. Oh my god.
Alana, please leave the children alone. They don't know that you can pay Twitch $1.70 to buy 100 bits to do TTS on this stream. Kitty, can you believe them? Also, Dan, what if you
Thank you,
made
Mr. Giggles.
TTS 1 bit for like 3 minutes? It would be silly.
I don't know if I
okay, by Dan. This has been another hit dono message from Mr. Giggles 676.
Thank you so much, Mr. Giggles. I don't know if I can lower right now.
Cheering to say hi. I watched some old stuff, then I stopped.
I'm hungry.
But I came back recently. Chicken nugget.
Thank you so much, Susan. Oh, don't you worry. People go in and out of this community all the time. In and out of every community. Oh, you're fine. I think I can lower right now, dude. There are so many messages as is. I want them all like in a place I can read them later. Like scroll back. If we want to do like a hashtag or something, or probably just at me on Twitter. Probably the easiest way. I'll just scroll back through my mentions. Ah, I'm sorry to hear the XM 800T has a rough situation. I have not had to go through myself there, but genuinely, thank you for coming by. I'm sorry. Hope you're doing better now. Oh, wonderful live chat. Hold on. Know how to reach you. I love your stuff. The X and Y addiction skit. Oh my god, wild. Thank you so much, Toast. I appreciate it. Oh, Mr. Giggles.
Dan joined Tumblr. Kitty wants you too. Okay, bye Dan. This has been
Maybe
another
one day.
hit dono message from Mr. Giggles 676. Please do join, it would be silly. Just avoid the
God.
adult content.
The what? Ooh, easy about that. Hey, Citra. Thanks so much for the
One more
5
cheer
community
before
gift
I
subs.
go
Thank
to
you.
bed. But the mention of chicken nuggets reminded me. How's the nugget in the resin cube holding up? Is it still being a menace?
It's around here.
Regardless of the answer,
Oh,
I
literally.
hope you have a great rest of stream. And a
Right here.
wonderful night.
Really do keep a resin-coated chicken nugget on my desk.
Failboat,
That's great.
who would jaywalk in Kirby Star-Crossed Worlds.
Oh, that's such a good point. We haven't brought back the jaywalking for Star-Crossed Worlds. Oh, dude. I don't know. I will say, I gotta read this. There are 4 characters from the DLC. We have, we can go through that another time. Bring that back up. It's too late for the
Oh
for the
yeah,
bit right
I'm
now.
eating chicken strips RN lol. Also, would Cyberclops jaywalk?
I apologize. I do not know who Cyberclops is unless that's Anish Kirby enemy. I do not recall their name. But I do want to read this message. Dan, I watched you for 4 years now. Your videos have been such comfort, even when it's about giving birth to some other crazy topic, crazy message. Feel excited the live streams pop in, laughing every time. Keep it makes me worry how proud you are. Thank you so much, Penny Birdie. I appreciate it. Oh my god, even during the birth videos. Oh, chat, my wonderful live chat. I think I gotta start closing up stream here. Oh my god. Thank you, Leafeon. Thank you for the message.
I've been watching you ever made the jaywalking tier list, which I thought is
alright, man.
funny.
Thank you.
And recently I've been not doing too well for family reasons. But you and creators alike have been keeping me alive. I cannot tell you how much you have been a positive light in my life. And recently me and some friends have started a YT channel. Which I won't mention the name since that would be plugging.
No,
But
you're
thank
right.
you so much. And please bring back the jaywalking tier list for the new Kirby games.
I hope it works out for you. Hope you enjoy it. End of the day, I hope you enjoy it.
Dan
Again, it's always special.
Cyberclops is the truck from Jay's game.
Oh, yes, it would absolutely jaywalk and then explode the street. And the crosswalk, most
We'll
importantly.
keep this short and sweet since I'm basically making a paragraph on Twitter.
Aw.
But you changed my life. From 5 to 6 years of watching you, I met my best friends. Improved my art, got me into art college, which is crazy. I'm even working on a whole fan game as well. Thank you so much, less than 3.
Means a lot to me when I see people like come into this community as one thing and then leave as something greater. It's crazy. Thank you, Phoenix. Proud of you guys.
Dan, happy 14 years. Man, it feels like yesterday
did
it was
not know
10
that's
years
really-
anniversary. I know you have heard it so many times today, but you genuinely are my favorite content creator. I remember watching you while working on my PhD.
Wow.
You legit have been here for a lot of tough times. Legitimately. I remember spending hours working on the Failboat wiki on the Metopia parts.
Oh my god.
And working on new art for the Metopia series.
Thank you, Picana. I don't deserve all this, man. This is I am Beyond.
My last message as
Beyond
well.
honored here.
Good game,
Thank you,
Mr.
Connor.
Giggles. As always, this has been a message from Alana the Goose Lord. My giraffe says good night.
Good night, giraffe.
Hey, Boat, I've been watching you for like 7 years now, and I just wanna LYK that your content is peak. And very funny. It's the whole reason I still watch YouTube anymore, lol.
Wow.
Also,
There's
do you
very
think
good stuff on this
Bandana
platform.
D would jaywalk? Anyways, bye.
Consult the chart. Probably not. I'd probably not. They're a little bit more of a rebel.
Okay, Dan, we
It's on the
gotta
table.
wrap it up, unfortunately. Kitty needs to be fed and Lacey too. Good game,
Lacey.
Alana. Good night. Depending on your
Good
time
game.
zone.
This battle you guys have, it's very funny.
Quick question, do you think you will play through Slime Rancher 2 anytime? They are finally out of early access
Maybe?
tomorrow. D.
Maybe? Not immediately on the docket, but maybe one day.
One last message to say you are my favorite content creator by far. Your content and personality
people
are the
out there,
best when you can
Incognito.
do what you want, so don't stop
honored.
being you.
Thank you.
And I know that no matter how much you and the channel change, I'll still be here. Happy 14-year anniversary. Can't wait for the epic Ultimate Tomodachi Life finale for the 15-year anniversary. That's definitely going to happen. Yellow_heart.
Completely depends on if I like the game. I'll definitely say that much. Thank you so much, Incognito. Boy, I hope that game has Miitopia makeup. If it doesn't, that'll be such a disappointment. Thank you, Incognito. Chat, thank you guys so much. I will say, I'm probably going to be closing things up. Probably sooner rather than later. I'll say the next stream I do.
Okay, this is my last message, but have you watched the Kirby anime?
I have.
Also,
I
you
grew up
should
watching
totally
it.
play Cult of
So
the
much
Lamb.
fun. Gotta finish Cult of the Lamb one day. Silk Song just has all my brain right now. Speaking of which, Silk Song stream
Hi,
maybe
Failboat.
tomorrow.
I think I've seen old Splatoon
Maybe.
content, but my friends
Soon.
started showing me videos and
maybe
I
Wednesday.
really like them. I've been passed out in VC but woke up 30 minutes ago. Hi Mel, enjoy Final Fantasy. This is me telling you I woke up, lol.
Hey Mel, enjoy Final Fantasy. You know it. Thank you, Falling with Mars. Hope you had a good nap. All right, chat. You guys have been wonderful. You guys have been wonderful. I'm gonna catch one more fish. I'm gonna close things off. You guys have sent so many wholesome messages. I'm sorry I can't read them all right now. Okay, that's a lame fisher. That's just milk. We need something more cool than that.
One more fish that isn't an inanimate object.
Yeah. Oh, layer 2. Here we go. Oh, it's this thing again. It's that fucking thing. It's a thing from Deltarune or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, I have missed a lot of donations happening on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the support. Oh my god, there's so many chat messages coming on YouTube. Holy. Sorry, I've been looking at Twitch. Thank you, Shell Draws and Animates. Thank you, The Purple Bro. Thank you, Dictator for Life Santa Claus. Thank you, Lauren
Hey,
Krieger.
Dan. Recently I've
Voiceover.
been visiting the doctor and I've been getting stressed with every visit. But your videos have been making me feel better
Master
and getting me
X
less
Twitch.
stressed. Thank you for being an amazing guy. Also, my only wish is to friend you on Switch and to say hi.
Oh, thank you so much for donating. I apologize. I'm not doing any friends on Twitch on Switch right now. But thank you. And thank you very much for the support. Bethany Bradley. Thank you so much. This is auto expansion. My God. Horalka Consumer. Thank you so much for the support. Twice over. Trail makers. Send me a link to it
Keep
on like Twitter or
devious
something.
planning, Daniel
Check it out.
Failboat. I am certainly devious. From good old Citra Dream Painter.
Thank you, Citra. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that's all. It's all on YouTube. Okay, Maito made a good point. I should not end on a dupe. A sentient fish that is not a dupe. Let's send it. I'm in. Oh, that's a 4. Layer 2. Chance for big. Hold on. That's armor. That's armor. That is not a sentient fish. Dawn of the true final fish. I'm gonna get myself nice and comfy here. 3 down. No, 4 down. That's fine. Up. 2. And it's a cell phone. That's a cell phone. Dog, do we got fish in this ocean? I see 3 of them right there. Some sentient creature. That is not a dupe. Is that a
Bring
radio?
Grandma.
What the hell is this? Tiara. This is like Kirby Superstar Ultra or Kirby Superstar Great Cave Offensive even. Sorry, have it. I want to play Superstar Ultra so bad. Minecraft leather? This fan game is awesome, dude.
Another Dawn of La
That's
Fish.
that wrong. Pluto is pretty sentient. Yes, but like, that's a dupe. That's a non-dupe sentient fish. I didn't think it would be hard to do.
I love this
What
channel.
do you mean a
Failboat.
personberry? Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate it. That'd be Robbie6714. Thank you. Did you put all the Pokemon berries in this game? Strimp's Kitchen. I love the project. It's so artistically beautiful. Is that a bucket? That's a watermelon. Like, even the fact that the rod goes a random amount. Such a cool work of love. Oh, layer 2.
Dan, please, Kitty is hungry.
I don't know if that's...
Can you at least hand me
I don't know
the
if that's
Bluey
alive.
and the milk so I can make her and Lacey
I don't know if
some
that's
food?
alive. I don't know. Is that a... That looks like a skeleton
Part
to
2.
me.
Mel is cackling and clipped it.
It's a hot
I
dog.
got out of bed and wandered to my PC. Struggling
Thank
to
you,
log
Mars.
in because I couldn't buy bits on my phone. It was worth it.
Oh, glad. Thank you so much. Hell are these things, dude. Penny Birdie, thank you. Huzzah! Oh my god, dude. I got an achievement. Getting used. Catch a bunch of fish. Gotcha. Okay. And it's a milk bottle. Holy! Any sentient fish. I could have stopped on that one before the hot dog. It didn't look alive. It just didn't look alive. Layer 2? Wait. It's a robot. Do we count that as alive? I'm gonna count that as alive. I'm gonna count that as alive. I'm gonna count that as alive. I'm gonna count that. It has a star.
There
It's
we
sentient.
go, yes.
That counts to me. That counts. See, even Chetty agrees.
It's alive, take it.
That counts to me. That counts to me. You guys are talking. That was a lot of messages because there I didn't step on the foot pedal. Oh, my wonderful live chat. Thank you all for watching. Strimp's Kitchen, thank you for making that game. Jay, thank you for making the game before. Citra, thank you for making the trailer. And thank you all for
Bye.
watching. This has been one hell of a stream. I did not expect to be as crazy as it was during that segment. And I am fucking hungry. So my wonderful live chat, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time for whatever I feel like doing. I'm honored to have you guys as an audience. And I will try my absolute best to do right by you all. And to deliver on whatever promises I may not deliver on. Considering I still have not upheld a lot of the, like, milestone things. But maybe one day I will. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time. Whatever I feel like doing. In my wonderful live chat, let's do a raid.
By Failboat, the Lord of Father and Beam Attack.
Goodbye to you. Oh, I'm gonna raid J-Moji. From one host of a game show to another host of a game show. Everybody, hop into Jay's chat and tell him how much you
Love you, Dan.
watching me
Have
play
an amazing
the game.
day. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much for support, you guys. Thank you for watching. And my wonderful live chat on Twitch and YouTube. I will see you around. Keep on creating, you guys. Bye-bye. Woo!